a month, yeah, $5 a week, whatever, and just let it sit there. Forget about it. You blew it. The money is not.
They even
It's not
have
there anymore.
they even have things that I went and I went and got with a federal credit union, and when I had money, and they actually
Mm-hmm.
have people that will take your money. Like, so I invested $5,000, and so that they break it up and they watch it for
Yeah.
you, but they teach you how to watch it. So like you can watch it on your own, but they move it around for you like every
Mm-hmm.
couple months or whatever needs to be moved, and they just make you aware of what needs to be moved. But they kind of show you how to do it, but they do it for you. It's basically.
Right.
So if you get with a credit
Brokers.
union,
Yeah.
then that you can have those kind of benefits too to learn.
A hundred
And then the
percent.
credit
Yeah.
union gets to share in the benefits of the interest that they make off of holding your money to invest it on.
Which is a little bit better than your average bank though, like a
Oh yeah,
TCF or a fucking, you
no,
know what I
for
mean? Because
certain.
at least,
Get out of
yeah,
yeah,
a
all your
credit
big
union is
banks.
gonna get you a little bit
Get out.
more
Yeah,
than
credit union, your money go work for you instead of
Yeah,
working against you.
Right, right.
yeah.
And
I
then
mean, really, that's what a 401k
they're teaching
is
you
too.
what to look for and how to look at it and how to, you know what I mean, read the stocks and how they, so you know how to decipher it yourself. So pretty soon you don't need that person to do it for you. They just
Right.
kind of give you a jump off point.
Yeah.
Schedule C is the fucking man's best friend.
It's so easy now too. You
Write
just,
all that shit off.
yeah, like,
Hmm.
Everything I have is in fucking revocable trust. All the
oh, come
businesses,
on.
all the fucking
Exactly.
properties, everything else.
Everything.
Nothing.
Yeah,
You
for
can't
sure.
have anything in your personal name. You want to keep it all in business names and different
Bro,
EIN numbers, and it's all a shell game.
I'm the
You
best.
know,
I'm the
like
best
I said, kid,
employee
you got
for
to play it.
myself.
You got to play the game to win it.
You
The
gotta
the
play the
guy that won the
game
fucking game was never the guy that was sitting in the nosebleed sections yelling at
That's
the
it.
ref.
Yeah.
at all. Yeah, you gotta throw your towel
That's
in the
what I say.
mix,
Like
you know?
I've been over here and I've been working on my nonprofit, my business plan, and I just made my website. I just
Nice,
applied for a $10,000 grant. Um,
badass.
and yeah, I
Oh, that's
have a
fire.
whole like
Yeah.
a whole platform like that I got to jump off of, and then I stemmed from there, and I found other things on my own. But I'm
Nice.
doing for it's called Backpacks of Love. It's just basically filling backpacks for
Yeah,
kids that go into shelters like domestic violence shelters because they
nice.
basically and it kind of gives them a pajamas, a blanket,
Hmm.
some hygiene items, some school supplies. So when
Yeah,
they go into the shelter, because usually they leave with nothing, they leave with the shirts on their back because that's that kind of situation. So like when they leave from, they're uncertain, and they so when they come arrive at the shelter, they give the kid a backpack, and it has all the stuff that kind of comfort stuff, and then it has their stuff so it doesn't mess up their schooling as well. So then they have something that it's basically a hug you could carry is what my tagline is.
nice. You got an app built yet?
What?
An app?
Yeah, I got a website. I got the whole thing, yeah, worked out. I just gotta pay for my domain, so I gotta wait till I get a little bit of change
Nice.
so I can do the domain name. But yeah, I got it. I'm on the Skip network, and then they
Nice.
help promote
Yep.
you too, and they
Yep.
they, they show you where the grants are at. It's like a one-stop shop where you
Yep.
Yeah.
you
Small Business
get your
Administration has a
stuff.
bunch of shit going off right now too. They just
Hmm.
got a bunch of funding.
Yeah. So
But what we were
yeah,
just
cause
you guys were talking about
yeah, cause
before too,
yeah,
the
I'm a
lead
DV
pipe.
survivor, so I believe in, I think
Oh
that
fuck.
like the kids need to, they need that comfort, they need that security.
Blankets go a long ways.
Well, it's just something that they can call their own, because they're like, they don't know what's going on. They're already, they left what they knew, and so they have something, and it kind of gives the mom a little relief too.
A lot of trauma there for sure.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit that comes along with that nonprofit shit, you know?
Hmm.
Once you get that, like, once you become a nonprofit, they give you this little booklet, right?
Oh yeah.
You look like you look like
There's no
something
cooking
that
your
you,
books, bro. There's no
like a,
cooking at all.
I mean, it is a little bit though if you know how to work the system, right?
Well,
My brother
true,
had a
but
fucking nonprofit when I was like 15. My brother, he got his nonprofit status for this organization. He called it like Bonded Order Youth Society, right?
nice.
This nigga started buying like all kind of real estate and shit like that. And then this is like right around when Obama came into office. So he was giving that like that $8,000
Yeah.
kickback.
Oh,
So what my
103,
brother
like the
was
oh
doing,
103 house rush.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
My brother found like a loophole in the shit though, and so they give you this they give you like this tax exempt or like tax free status. So what you can do with that, they give you this fucking receipt book. And if you get a donation from a company, my brother was getting cars, computers, all kind of shit. And
Mhm.
just for whatever donation he was giving them this
Yeah.
fucking it's basically like a check, like a cashier's check, but it was
Yeah.
for like a tax write off, you know? And it
Yeah.
looked
Just a
good for the
receipt.
company. They're
Yeah.
like, we donated to this nonprofit organization, we
Mhm.
helping the community, this, that, and the third. My brother fucking stupid nigga. Like, bro, we could
Yep.
have went up if he wasn't doing the wrong thing. So he getting all this cash, right? He getting cars, real estate, all kind of shit. This nigga charging motherfuckers for rent, going to the casino. Stupid nigga. You know?
It
But I
happens.
watched this shit. I'm like 15. I'm watching this shit, you know? So I
Yeah.
soaked the game up. So
Yeah.
maybe like one day when I get there, I know how to pivot correctly. But I know it's power in that fucking nonprofit shit, though. It's not
Yeah, dude.
just,
You just got to name your business like Chamber of Commerce, and
I
then you'll
mean,
be
of
good.
course it is, Kev. Look at Turning Point. Turning Point is a nonprofit.
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. Stupid chili, you know?
Fucking Ross Perot
Stupid
did that,
Chili.
chili,
bro.
bro. All kind of fucking investors, all kind of fucking
Yeah.
government funding. You feel me?
Yeah. On me.
And why you think Erica Kirk is trying to go so hard for fucking Turning Point? Nigga, her husband died. She didn't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. The next fucking week and shit, nigga. She fucking promoting the president of Turning Point, changing people's fucking identities and shit. Like, hey, we go boost you over here. We go put you in position over here. She wasn't tripping off that nigga dying. She knew if this nigga's not around, I now own one of the biggest fucking non-for-profit organizations in America right now.
Oh no, bro. People said the same shit about Lauren. You know, when we lost Nip. People said the same shit about Lauren. You know what I mean? How she kept that shit going. Said the same thing about
Hey,
Miss
P Gang
Erica Kirk
Kev,
did
have
some
you
real
heard
shit.
the rabbit hole on that shit about P. Diddy, the one that sent her to do that shit with Nip and shit?
Yeah,
That
I didn't
basically,
heard all that shit, bro. I
yeah,
didn't,
bro.
you
I
know,
was
I
peeping
went
that shit on YouTube the other
that's
night and
cap.
shit,
That shit
talking
is
about how
cap,
he put
bro.
her in
Don't
position and shit to, you know what I'm saying, be his demise and shit.
nigga, do not get caught up in that fuck shit. That's all bullshit. You know what I mean? It's all conspiratorial fuckery, bro. Come on,
Right,
nigga. Like,
right.
honestly, bitch had two kids with Charlie Kirk. You know what I mean? Lauren, like I said, man, they say the same thing about Lauren. You know how she kept that shit going though. But the marathon did continue though. You know what I mean? And she was a pivotal part in that and making sure that that shit didn't stop. You know?
No, that's
And
facts,
that's the
bro.
same.
That's facts.
And that's the same thing with Erica, man. Some shit gonna look weird or whatever the case may be. You can't tell nobody how they grieve. But my nigga, bro, honestly, think about this though, right? You building an empire and you got some shit established and you married a woman. You know what I mean? And that was your rock, right? You know what I mean? She was actually the one that was supposed to hold it down for you. You know what I mean? That was your yin yang, however you want to say that, right? So
Right,
if something happened to you, my nigga, you didn't already, you know what I mean? If you really like breathing life into her, then she finna know. You know what I mean? If I go down for a day, I got the flu. She finna know how to pick, you know what I mean, pick this shit up, you know, and keep it going while I'm down.
right.
Let alone if I pass, the bitch got it. You know what I mean? I didn't taught her. I didn't breathe life into her. That's my better half. And you better keep it going. You know what I mean? Imagine your bitch, my nigga. You built an empire and you pass tomorrow, nigga, and you looking down. You like, bitch, you better keep this shit going. The fuck you waiting on? You know what I mean?
Right. It's just if
You
you
ain't
go
do
put
this
it, you know
shit.
what I'm saying? It's just if you doing it off of your best interest or if you do it off your husband's best interest. Like if you keeping him, you know what I'm saying, alive as far as what he wanted to do with it and shit like that,
Yeah,
or is you about to
yeah,
rearrange the motherfucking set and do what you want to do with it now?
right, 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 exactly. But Erica kept it going like the same way the nigga wanted to keep it going. You know what I mean? Still not fucking with Israel. You know what I mean? All the shit. You know? Oh me. You know? I don't know. She getting demonized, and who knows, man? Maybe the bitch did have something to do with it, but I doubt it though. You know,
I
I
mean, you
think
know,
some
Candace
bullshit
Owens on her ass right now, boy.
on
She
her
on her
ass
ass
now.
heavy.
Yeah.
And I fuck with Candace Owens, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Candace heavy and shit, man. You feel me? Just because she never take her personal feelings into a situation, she just taking it by what the facts is. You know what I'm saying? Not if I like you or not, not if I feel a type of way about you or not. Like, no, I'm just gonna give you the facts and we just go move based off just the facts and shit. So that's why I fuck with Candace and shit. It's just because she's
She
moving
don't.
off of facts and not moving off
She don't.
emotion.
Hell nah, she don't just be moving off of facts though. She'll bring up a whole bunch of shit that's like circumstantial, and present that as evidence. Which for sure, like she feel like she doing a service to her homie that got done wrong. Which
Right,
agreed, you
right.
know what I mean. So I get it, but she like it's a lot of shit that she be putting on the table that she can't back up with. You know what I'm saying? She said like everything about Israel, right? Like how she trying to she like, man, Bibi Netanyahu got everything to do with this. Like it's Israel. Israel did the shit. That's
Right,
like what all
right.
the circumstantial evidence is pointing to. That's what Candace is getting at. She blaming it on the Jews, which fuck the Jews, a lot of them anyway. But in this situation though, I'm like, where is the actual evidence though? You know what I mean? Like, give me something that's not. I need a non-deniable.
Right,
You
give
know what
me
I'm
something
saying?
that's
Like, give me something.
digestible and shit. Don't just cook food and let me smell this shit. You feel me? Give me
Yeah,
something that's digestible and shit. Something I can
she
eat,
didn't took.
nigga.
Oh me, my nigga. She didn't took this shit over to Russia. She didn't blame fucking Putin. You know what I mean? She pivoted to the fucking Zelensky. Like the first 2 months of her Charlie Kirk goddamn conspiracy theory shit was crazy, my nigga. It was all over the place. You know what I
Hell
mean? Then
yeah,
it was
bro.
Mossad and like, you know
She's
what I'm
just
saying? Was
following
the
every
nigga
lead. Yeah.
Yeah, she do just be,
exactly.
you know, if some shit she do just be shooting in the dark and just trying to see if somebody go scream and get hit with a bullet. You feel me?
Oh
Like,
God,
nigga, you just
yeah,
shooting in the dark if
exactly.
people get hit.
Bro, the bitch fucking blamed Adam Sandler for the fucking, you know what I'm saying? The movie
Yeah.
that that nigga did about, she done blame Adam Sandler, my nigga. It's crazy. I'm like, all right, it's a good
I think
story, but like,
Lauren
give me
Pietro's
one solid
more on
piece
it
of
than
evidence.
fucking Candace is.
Say again?
That blonde girl, Lauren Pietra,
Oh yeah,
character,
yeah.
she's more on the Charlie Kirk shit, on the real shit that's going on than fucking Candace.
She be making, okay, she be making some shit make sense.
Yeah, I'm like more the. I mean, follow the money, right? It's always follow the money. And when you,
Yeah, I'm
I
with
mean,
that. Yeah.
just on top of the simple fact that like when I harvested my moose at
Mhm.
120 yards, right? The fucking entrance hole was that big,
Bo?
and the fucking exit hole was like that big.
Oh,
And there
okay.
was
Kind
no
of
way
what
that
Oh,
kind of
308.
that's
rifle are you using?
30 out
A
six.
30 6?
Three
Yeah.
out six.
Okay. Yeah.
So like,
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
too. I'm with you on that. That don't make no motherfucking sense, bro. At all.
no.
I got a
On
30
top of the
6
fact
like
that
in the next fucking room, bro. I know
so
what that
he
fucking
got it up
rifle does.
to
No,
the
bro. I
bullet.
used to go deer hunting with a 30-06, bro. You get hit with one of them, nigga, you gonna have a motherfucking 50 cent dollar piece hole in the back of your neck, nigga. Dead ass, bro. That
Yeah,
Ooh.
in the
motherfucking
neck,
exit
my
wound is
nigga.
stupid fat.
That don't make no fucking sense. Like in the neck
And
with a
it bounced
30
around.
6? No.
Yeah, it bounced and then
Right.
went up and then came back down.
I don't
Yeah, I
believe
mean,
that
I
for
always
fuck
thought
though.
that shit was weird and shit. Cause nigga, put it like this: you
Yeah.
got so many arteries. You got so many arteries in your neck, nigga. If you get hit anywhere in your neck with any kind of bullet, bro, blood is go squirt, bro. That shit's go squirt like a motherfucking water gun. Cause you got so many arteries and shit in your neck. So just the fact that this nigga get hit in the neck,
You
no blood,
you
no
would
squirt, no nothing, no exit
You would
wound.
think
Like,
so.
come on,
You would
bro.
think
You
so. You
feel
would
me?
think so. I get you that.
Yeah.
I get you that. I get you that. Cause I used to think the same way, fool. I talked to a couple like medical professionals and shit when I was looking off into what happened to Nip, getting shot 9 times, point blank range, hitting a couple fucking arteries on his body and no blood. Like minimal blood. But
Right,
there
right.
actually is a scenario where that shit happens. And the nigga Star Wolf.
Yeah, yeah.
Star got shot 5 times in a similar fashion, like a walk down, right? And
Right.
he lived to tell the tale. He like, bro, I barely bled at all, my nigga. Like at all. Like a little bit. I was able to get away. So when I talked to a couple medical professionals about that after I heard Star Wolf tell his story, that bullet is so hot, like when it on the entry wound and the exit wound,
Hmm.
certain calibers. so it'll cauterize some shit. You know what I mean? And then it'll
Mm.
just cause like a
Sometimes.
whole bunch of like internal bleeding. So like a little bit of shit will come out sometimes. You know, it's not every time. You know what I mean? But
Right.
it is possible for that shit to happen though. You know, but I don't know with a 30-06 from that range though that would have been what happened to Charlie. That don't make
Nah,
no sense. You know?
nah.
You,
Every
you
guy
feel
sees a
me?
shot
You
with
feel
30
me?
6. I mean, there's a huge exit hole, small entrance hole, huge exit hole, and fucking blood
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah. Bro, I
Everywhere.
remember getting hit. I remember
It's
shooting
Everywhere.
jam
deers
packed.
with
Doesn't
motherfucking
matter
30
where
outs.
you fucking shoot the deer either, whether it's in the fucking head or in the chest or gut, fucking
Yeah, that
leg.
Bro.
exit
Doesn't
wound is
matter.
Yeah.
stupid,
Blood
bro.
everywhere.
Yeah, that exit wound
It's
is
over
stupid,
with.
bro. It's like a 50 cent dollar piece. That motherfucking hole so big. I
And the
remember
impact,
hitting deers in the neck
Yeah.
with a 30-06.
just the impact alone is enough to break bones.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
hell
the
yeah.
Oh,
vibrations
yeah.
that go through like whatever is being, unalived or whatever shot at, I guess,
Bro.
is there's just the impact alone would cause way more. And the fact that, okay, so he crawled up on the roof and put it together. He put the whole thing together and the scope,
Right.
right, with one screwdriver, right, and made a cold bore shot, right, and then took it all apart and left the screwdriver there, and then walked
Quick
across
as
the street and
hell.
put it back together with no screwdriver.
Wait a minute.
No, hold on, hold on,
So
hold
he
on, hold on. No,
actually
no,
was
no.
using the
Because they
30
say,
6.
hold
So
on.
a
They
typical 30 6 isn't the type of weapon that you would be able to like disassemble like that, though.
Mauser.
yeah,
A
exactly.
Mauser
Yeah.
30
It was
6.
an old, yeah, it was an old early
Oh,
Vietnam.
he didn't have like
It
a
was like
newer
his
model and
grandfather
shit.
shit.
Wasn't like
It
a
was like
Single
his
Yeah,
bolt
he
regular.
didn't
grandfather
had a
shit.
newer model where you could just break it down and shit.
single bolt
But
action
hold
camera.
on, but hold on, but hold on though. Hold on though. And I'm gonna let y'all get back to your story. But this where I be getting like, you know what I mean? I'm a layman. You know, I need some shit to make sense. Like, tell me some
Right,
shit.
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Break this shit down to me like
Give me
I'm
some shit that's
retarded.
feasible. You feel me?
On me,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me like I'm just learning and shit. Cause when they said like the nigga, he you know what I'm saying, he leaped off the roof and they showed us that little that little
Mm-hmm.
piece
Clip
of
of
it
him
left.
running and
That
shit.
nigga,
Yeah.
yeah, that nigga like really like leaped off the fucking roof though and just hit a whole ass barrel roll, but didn't have the rifle in his hand though, and they said it was in his pants. You know
So it
what
was
I'm saying?
at
No,
the very least,
give
How
me a
that
fucking
nigga
break.
jump off the fucking roof and do a barrel roll like
it was
that
He
with
it
that
didn't
was in
little
the
blow his
bag.
little
fucking dick
rifle in
off
his
and shit.
pants?
No,
You
it was
feel
in the
me?
bag.
Put a
What?
rifle in your pants, though.
Yeah, no, he broke it
Ugh.
down and put it in the bag. He threw the bag down
Yeah,
first.
yeah. That didn't make sense though. I didn't see the bag go off the roof or none of that. You
Oh yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah. No, it's there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I
No,
don't
the
know.
story's all fucked up, and the cops can't keep their story together. And basically they rushed a fucking crew in with a bunch of
And
cryo bags
reassembled the shit though, right? Like where he left it at. That's what they said. He reassembled
across
it
the
and
street. Yeah, he
left it.
took it across the street and reassembled it and left it in the bush across the street.
Yeah, be careful,
Yeah.
man. They about to try to Epstein that nigga, bro. Cause you know they said that he on suicide watch now. They talking about he on suicide watch. Like, oh, we about to
Yeah.
go through this again. He on suicide watch. Like, all right, here we go with this shit. You feel
Bro,
me?
you remember the nigga they called the Batman shooter with the purple hair and all that?
Yeah,
No.
What was his
yeah.
name? The Sandy Hook, or not
Oh,
the
right.
Sandy
Oh,
Hook
Chuck
guy,
Dix,
but
yeah.
they tied it into like Sandy Hook or whatever because the Batman movie. What the
The
fuck
highway,
was it?
the Virginia highway guy.
Hold on. No, it was the nigga
No,
that went
different
in
one.
and shot the fucking theater up with the Batman movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember
down
that
in
shit.
Florida. The one down in Florida.
That nigga
Yeah.
look
It's
crazy
not
as fuck.
Devin, is it? Oh, James Holmes. James Holmes. Yeah, that was the nigga name, James Holmes. You know, but nah, that fool looked like when they arrested him or whatever. They showed some video. He seemed like he was normal. When they showed him in the courtroom, looked like they shot that nigga up with like every fucking benzodiazepine or whatever the fuck goddamn medications is
Nah,
called that
for
just turn you
real.
into a zombie. Yeah,
Yep.
like damn, that don't
That
even look
nigga
like the
was
same nigga.
no dead ass, bro. Dead ass, nigga. That nigga was looking like he was on fucking Mars. Like, nigga, you not even on Earth right now, nigga. Where the fuck
Yeah,
are you?
like
Are
this
you
nigga must
here,
be
nigga?
incompetent.
Well,
Get
Dead
out of
ass.
here. Yeah.
my honest to God
So I'm
opinion
wondering,
on that
like, is
whole
that what
thing.
they finna do with Tyler? you know.
Man, I feel like that. I mean, I feel like, bro, all of this shit, you know what I'm saying, that they drip feeding us is for a bigger fucking purpose and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep a nigga's mind off of what the fuck really going on and keep it 100 and shit. You know what I'm saying? We go fucking do a magic show in the front line, nigga backstage. We got a whole different motherfucking circus going on.
Check out that other share screen I got for you, Kev.
All right,
This
hold on.
this
I'm gonna
move,
pull
this
it up.
little clip, this short right here is something that I've roundabout in a way or another referenced on every single fucking live stream that I've ever been on.
All right, come on.
For real. For real.
I think I had a left.
I think I'm a white man.
You think?
Yeah.
No. Do you believe?
I believe I am a white man.
Don't you know that belief is a doubt?
How is belief a doubt?
Eh?
How is belief
Because
a doubt?
you cannot believe something and know it.
We only believe
Well-
what we don't know, bro. We only believe what we don't know.
Well, you have to believe it to know it, but to only believe it doesn't mean that you know it for a fact.
Right.
But my saying is, you don't know what you don't know unless you get taught or somebody shows you different.
Well, that's what we're told, right? Is what we're taught.
And it's what you accept. It's what you accept.
Well, that's faith, right? So this is
That's
this
just
is
asking
Socrates.
questions,
and
like
Aristotle.
Reckless said. I got questions.
This is deep. Like this is the top of the fucking society type shit.
I got
back in the day,
questions.
right? All I know is that I don't know
I'm
nothing.
gonna say that
right?
shit from now.
The more I
got
learn, the more I
questions.
realize that I don't know anything type of stuff. You know, but this goes into stuff that I've talked about, like managing expectations and realizing what's put in front of us, especially like, actually, you know what, just share the rest of this. It's like another minute. It goes into race, but it's fucking amazing. This dude's fucking a genius.
I mean, still to this day, bro, they still ain't told us that JFK was assassinated by the driver and not motherfucking, not the nigga that was hiding in the bushes and shit.
Wait, in my poor brain, wait.
Hang on.
I cannot believe it and know it.
No. And you can only believe in what you don't know.
I like that. You can only believe in what you don't
You
know.
don't know.
That's why you have to believe it.
Yes.
Ah.
Now, do you believe in your mother and father?
No, I know my mother and father.
Yeah. So, but you might believe in Jesus.
I might believe in Jesus.
Because you don't know Jesus.
I never met
And
him.
you can only believe in what you don't know.
True.
So know that belief is a doubt.
Believe.
Now, do you know that you are a white man? If you know that you are white, explain to me how you know this.
Okay. My mother is Portuguese and she's white. My father is Scottish with blonde and blue eyes.
And you reckon they are white?
I reckon.
All right. Listen to this conversation.
Go on, you tell.
If I get water,
Yeah.
it's quite simple, innit?
Yeah.
I get a black can,
Yeah.
a white one,
Yeah.
a blue one, and a yellow one, and I fill them with water and seal them.
Yeah, okay.
When you look, would you see the water?
You can't see the water at all.
What would you see?
Nothing, just the white of the
Ashton,
black.
what up,
the
Fully?
different colors.
The different colors.
Right? Right? Because we only see what we're told that something is. So this goes into the whole flat earth thing. This goes into everything of like not having faith in humanity, of like realizing that humans do fucking amazing things. And we have to believe each other and believe in each other. Right? And we have to know that the person is saying what is right is true. Right? Because truth is only a faith. Truth is faith-based. Everything that we think is true is actually our faith, right? That tells us that things are true.
I don't think that's what he was saying.
No,
he was saying
'cause-
like
'cause you
belief
can
is
do
faith,
your
you know,
experiments.
because belief is like
You can.
you don't know.
And that's how we know. That's how we get that, you know,
Yeah.
the scientific methods. It gives us those hard truth, those universal things that we
Well,
know.
it advances us technologically, right? So, like when we go to school and we're taught things of science, we're taught the things that previous scientists have actually done the experiments, but we have to have faith and belief that they actually were there and
Exactly.
did those experiments, and that we're getting receiving the information correctly of those experiments. So that part is a belief and faith part, but we can still go back and perform those same experiments like those people did to prove
Correct. Yes.
that it is true. And
And that
then it's
Aristotle did like, or not Aristotle, fucking Nicholas Copernicus was burnt at the stake for believing in a universe and not a flat dimensional God-based thing. Like that's where flat Earth comes from, is fucking Nicholas Copernicus. Like, even though there's like centuries of scientists that knew this whole thing, and now we have archaeological stuff like the fucking pyramids that we know are based off of star alignments and like not off of a flat based plane. But either way, here,
Yeah.
I'll just finish this thing up real quick.
And if you trust those eyes of yours, you're going to believe that they're different, aren't you?
I will believe it.
Until you go and fucking taste them.
Correct.
yeah,
And what
testing.
are you going to discover?
That it's all just water.
All one. Oneness in diversity, we call it.
Yeah.
Now you see all these human beings that you see,
Yeah.
who believe that they are Japanese, Chinese, blacks, and whites.
Yeah.
They are the same. And if you go to any one of them, excuse me, sir, what color is your mind?
Colors your mind.
You see, you hear what he said?
He doesn't know what color his mind is.
No, go and ask a Japanese, he don't know either.
No.
Because we are spirits living in different color physical bodies. We are not our bodies. When you look with the eyes, you are not seeing me, you are seeing the body. Just like I tell you, when you look at the tins, you won't see the water, will you?
No. It's
So when you look at my body and say I'm a black man, that is a program. You was programmed from birth, yeah, to believe that you are blacks and whites. But you fuck all like that. You're just a spirit in a body full of the same stinking shit.
All the same stinking shit.
I mean, if that's not the basis of humanity right there in a nutshell, right?
Yeah.
Because as a professional propagandist who like in high school, like got into propaganda and like learning about these things, about how to brainwash people and how to like psycho program people with like saying things 300 times until they'll fight for you, saying them 3,000 times till they'll fucking die for you.
Yeah.
Right. It's all about the narrative and owning the narrative. Right. And we have been programmed to believe that we're different from each other. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
4,000 gods worshipped on earth today. Let's say all of us choose a different one. And I'll choose none just for the sake of argument. Right. Is the difference between us 3,995? Or is it one?
Hell nah.
It's just one.
Just
It's
one.
one choice, right? It's the choice of how we
Come on.
view that separation, right? It's the choice of how big of a chasm we want to create between all of us.
Kev,
When
that's
you
why I was
really-
saying, look at that link that I gave you, Chimatica. I'm telling you, it hits on all the topics that you guys are talking about. It shows it's. I'm telling you, you'd be intrigued by it. You'd be like really.
I'm gonna watch it.
Really
I'm gonna
interesting.
definitely watch it, but I can't.
It's
pull
like
it up
super.
because it's like an hour and something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
No,
an
I
hour
know,
and
but you
30
gotta
minutes,
watch
yeah.
it though. It's such simple thinking that we're just so caught up in all the other bullshit. You know what I mean? All the material shit, all the tangible things that are not important that we forget.
Scapegoats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scapegoat
Well, we have
number
like a
one.
false ego. It talks about your false ego. It talks about the bloodline, and the Bush bloodline goes all the way. Like it talks about going down to Henry VIII, but it talks about how the Earth is a
Yeah.
single-celled organism. You know what I mean? And that basically we're like cancer is like our is like our demise. You know what I mean? Because we're not evolving. It talks about like this guy that used to teach DNA is who you were, and he started doing the stem cell research, and he just kind of touches on that, and he talks about how he separated them into 3 different petri dishes and put them into different environments, and they thrived. You know what I mean? You evolve. It's just showing the evolution, and that it's not DNA that shows you who you are. It's your genes, you know. It's your.
I watched this. I forget what the series was called.
Jim Bob
like-
debates the world on evolution.
Nah, this shit was on like some network called like Gaia or some shit. It
Yeah,
was on,
Gaia's
like,
got some cool
bullshit.
stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. But
Yeah.
I watched this shit. I watched this Japanese cat. He did an experiment with plants. You know, he had like 3 different plants or whatever.
With sound.
And then he would talk different. Nah, he would talk different to the plants and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And then talk
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
he'd
how
talk
it
shit
go
to
out,
some of them,
yeah.
and then
And
he'd
he
talk
will,
good to the
he will.
other ones and shit. And the ones he
Oh,
talked
me,
good
nigga.
to grew and all of that.
Bro,
The
like
ones he talked
plant,
shit to wouldn't grow and
bro.
shit. Yeah, I seen
Not
that, bro.
only
I
that,
know
though,
exactly
yeah,
what you
plant,
talking about.
he would walk by playing that like, hey, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't shit. Matter of fact, say something, I'm finna whoop on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Next plant, he would like talk a little bit more docile. Like, hey, just watch your mouth though. You know what I'm saying? Plant C, he'd be like, you
Yeah.
fucking fine as hell. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
we play
I
heavy
can't
metal
wait
and
to get
shit
my
in the
shot.
fucking
He
in the
would do the same
vegetative
shit
room.
with water though. Hold on,
Yes.
let me land real quick.
Yes.
He would do
Yes.
the same shit with water, right? Cause he like, damn,
Yeah.
it's something different. Like it's something shifting. It's something shifting with these plants when I be talking to them crazy. Cause they all started growing different. Then he like, oh wait, I can't prove this though. He like, so let me do the same thing with like 3 different vats of water. So he talking crazy to the first vat of water, talking half-ass crazy to the second vat, and then talking nice to the third one. So then the nigga pour it in like some ice cube trays or whatever and freeze it. And it looks at like the how the molecules like form or like how how you
Yeah.
know what I mean, the molecules start to like crystallize. And the one he was talking like crazy to, it looked like chaos. You know what I'm saying? It looked like damn. It looked actually like a
So
cancer cell when they showed them
so
like
that all
side
has to
by
do with
side.
like
But the one,
sonic vibrations, right, Kevin?
yeah, it was like the
So it's
430,
very
432.
similar. Listen, it's very similar to like an electromagnet, right? You got
Yeah,
your iron nail and you got it wrapped in the copper wire that you're about to send voltage through. But the molecules in the nail are just random, right? So you can think of this as the same way as the plant with the sound vibrations. And when you send that voltage down through that copper winding, it then aligns those molecules in the iron, right? But it's
TCK, what
really
up with it, fully?
it's not the voltage, it's the frequency that does that, and those frequencies are the
Exactly.
vibrations of the
Yeah,
you know electrical current and all that shit.
exactly, fool. That's something to
That
think about, though,
yeah,
right?
that's where the
That's something to
model
think about.
speak life into it come from. You feel me?
Yeah,
Right? Yeah,
a
its
hundred
sound waves are
percent.
the same. It has that same wave, like your
Yeah,
120 mains coming into your house. That's at 60 hertz frequency. You know,
That's
that's a
where that
Yeah.
also
vibration.
like that shit like that 432 shit. They say like if you listen to music, you should do it on the
Yeah, you be
432.
listening to a 432.
You
Yeah,
know,
drill
Yeah.
music is at
yeah,
a
cause
lot of
it,
people don't know. Drill music is at a
yeah,
fucking 330 and shit. That shit is hella low frequency, hella low vibrational,
yeah.
all of that
It was
shit.
something with that 808 drum too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It was something with that 808 drum
Oh
that
That's
like,
yeah,
yeah.
that shit's
Well, here,
hypnotizing and shit.
but
That
hold on,
808 is
but check it out
hypnotizing
though,
on a
You
motherfucker.
can't even you
though.
can't even hear
When
anything unless it is
but check it out though, check it
in a
out. So the
medium that
frequency
has
that the
actual
nigga,
molecules to vibrate.
this what I'm saying though, fool, right? Like when the nigga was talking toxic to the water and then freezing
Hmm.
it, and then they showed like you know what I mean, how it froze up like the crystals in it. They compared that shit to a cancer, like a cancer cell, and it was fucking identical, fool. Like the way it splintered out and shit, it just looked like chaos, you know?
snowflakes, bro.
I'm like, damn, yeah, but it was like distorted though. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
just it
The
looked
crystalline
identical to a
structure is
fucking
different.
cancer cell, my nigga. So like, think about that though. You know what I mean? Is that actually something like so? If your environment is toxic as fuck, and we
Yep.
all made it, they say like, yep, you niggas is like 70% water or whatever the fuck they say. If we living around toxic shit, it's all toxic shit. Like the vibrations that surround us, you know,
Yeah.
is all toxic. That could be ourselves, bro. It might not even be nothing to do with like what you eating, this, that, and the third. It might just be like the company you keeping type shit or the environment you around.
Oh
That
hell,
might be
right,
fucking
Kev.
your cells up.
Kev, that's just like you being a positive thinking person. If you surround yourself with a bunch of negative minded motherfuckers, you gonna become a negative minded motherfucker, just like your circle.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
rub off
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play heavy metal in the vegetative state, and then play like Bob Marley and reggae and shit for like budding, and
Yeah.
it's uh it's definitely something that works, bro.
Yeah.
But there are different frequencies, different
Yeah, just different
tones,
energy that goes into it.
different rhythm too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just like when they ring bells and shit, ring bells actually soothe your soul and your mind and shit. You feel me? Bells help and shit. You feel me? But a lot of doctors and shit, they don't use bells and shit back in the day like they used to. Like in the 50s and 60s, the doctor used to come with the little chime bell. You in there sick as fuck. The nurse would come in there, do the little chime thing twice, 3 times a day and shit. Start feeling better. You thinking better and shit. Your mind, your blood circulating better and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
frequency, bells, vibrations, all of that shit, man. That shit got a lot of effect on the human body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
after
it
they
can have
took
an
all of
extremely
Tesla's
profound
papers.
effect, like the riot control sonic weapons that they use for riot control, right? Like that's all just sound waves, but they can make your fucking ears actually bleed,
Exactly. Yeah.
make you go running and screaming from
Yeah,
the
you see, they did
fucking
with Venezuela when they hit them niggas with DW weapons and shit. You see what the fuck happened with that? Fucking 20 fucking army man team took down a whole fucking 250 something nigga compound. Took down a whole fucking compound with 250 fucking soldiers, 20 men and shit. You feel me? Come on, bro.
well, earthquakes too, right? Those are sonic vibrations. They can take down entire fucking cities,
Yeah.
vibrate the fucking buildings right apart. You know, that's an earthquake.
I found that that Gaia thing. I'll post it in the chat for you guys if you want to watch it.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah, for sure.
Sound travels faster through water than air,
Yeah.
and travels even faster through solid objects than liquid objects.
You know, something we were
liquid
talking about
medium.
earlier too, of like the dimensions and the different dimensions of the universe, and how like things might come from somewhere else or a different time or a different rather than like existing here. The Hubble, the difference between the Hubble and the James Webb
Yeah.
Telescope?
has changed so much shit in the past like
Hold
3
on one
months.
second, Ghost. Hold that thought. 1 second, Fatty. My bad.
Oh yeah.
We got a visitor. Oh yeah.
Oh, ghost.
Give me 2 ticks. Yeah. Ghost, what up? You gotta come off mute, bro.
My bad. I
Okay.
clicked message button. My bad.
Okay. All right, you good.
No, how you doing?
Oh, I'm 8-1,
I,
bro. Hold on. Let me see.
I had a couple questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was just talking to the dude that was just talking. Does he have any burden of proof?
Wait one, Ghost. Hold on. Hold that thought.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold that thought.
Yeah.
All right,
All
go
right.
ahead, Fatty.
Yeah. So, like with the frequency stuff, or with what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was what you were talking about.
Yeah, we're all confused, by the way.
Okay. So if you talk negative to your plants, they won't grow right. Right. If you talk positive, and the other experiment the guy did, Kev, is he put labels on his water and on the ice before he froze it. He put labels on the water bottle of like "you suck" or whatever he said, and then another one that said "I love you." Right. And
can I push back a little bit?
Yeah,
so if you have a dog, and you talk to them like, "Hey, don't fucking ever do that again," they're gonna act a certain way. But if you have a plant, let's assume you slept the plant, they're gonna act a different way. How does that make sense?
Well, if you're doing it to a plant, you're doing it over like an abundant period of time.
Well, let us assume I'm doing it over
harmonic vibrations is what it is. It's harmonic vibrations.
I can give you an example. All right, so it is the actual vibrations, but how sound works is it's a vibration.
If I've been a fucking plant, if I've been a rose bush around a fence.
Okay, hold on. God bless you, Ghost. God bless you, Ghost. But this ain't the panel where we're like yelling over each other, whatever the case may be. So you know what I mean. If you ask a question and the brothers want to answer, you know what I mean. Just give them a second to get that shit off, and then you get your shit off.
Oh, no, I thought it was just
okay. So what I was going to say is the vibrations. The vibrations pass through a medium, right, and that's how sound works. And it'll vibrate those molecules in the medium. And I was going to say that it is like sound waves from your voice will vibrate that plant in a very similar way as if you took an electric fan and blew air at that plant will grow stronger trunk. A stalk will be strengthened because of the vibrations that fan is causing. And sound waves from your voice will act in the same sort of manner as that fan when you blow against like your
Can I
pot plant.
push back?
Yeah.
Can I give a little feedback on
Yeah.
this? If you guys
Of course,
don't.
bro. Go ahead.
Well,
Yeah, go
like if you're talking like a dog, let us assume the dog was born in Mexico, and then it came to America. Like you could yell at it and be like, "You're a stupid," or you could yell at it like they understand. I don't know what you're talking about vibrations. They understand like the tone. If you're talking about tone, they understand the
Yeah,
tone.
tone,
If you're
tone
talking
of
about
sound.
plants,
Yeah.
that's non-sentient life. It doesn't respond to any of it. It responds to water, sunlight. That's how it grows. So,
Or is that what
what
we've
are you
been
talking about? The
told?
weird ass vibrations? Can you make the burden of proof will be on you? Can you make a substantial argument towards that? Like, how do you know that?
Yeah,
Well,
Do you think that's
it will also
Go ahead.
respond to environmental things like wind, like the
Yeah,
lateral
wind,
pressure of
water,
wind. Yeah, that's a
rain,
vibration.
elements. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a vibration though.
but nothing set. Let us assume that you had a plant and it was in Antarctica. Let us assume you had a plant that was in America. I don't give a fuck how you talk to it. In Antarctica it'll die, and in America it'll grow. I don't give a fuck how you talk to it.
Well,
Yeah.
some of
I
that
mean,
has to do
you
with
might
what.
not, but the
It
plant
might
does.
be a right vibration. Even if it had the right
Hold on, Ghost.
vibrations in
Hold on, Ghost.
Antarctica, it ain't gonna grow.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, Ghost. Go ahead, Fatty.
I mean, you might not care, but the plant does.
In Antarctica, it cares the vibrations. Your soothing voice that cares about it. It ain't gonna
Well,
grow in Antarctica. It can't grow.
I mean, kind of.
Or is that just what we've been told and what we choose to believe?
Yeah.
Can we be logical here? It ain't
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
grow, and we all know that.
I mean, there's tons of
I
stuff
don't
on
give a
this.
fuck
Like,
how you talk about it.
you want to
Like you
see
can
a
talk to
few
it really.
videos on it,
Go
or
ahead.
like there's tons of stuff on
Yeah.
this. It's not my theory.
Yeah, you can bring
Yeah,
up all the weird
exactly.
shit you want, the AI shit you want. But now, if you have a fucking
What?
flower in Antarctica,
Would
it ain't gonna
something
grow.
from like
No.
45
Well,
years ago, would a video from 45 years ago like be okay?
What about nowadays? Can we go
Well, no,
nowadays?
that's all AI,
I
bro.
mean,
That's
I'm
all
down to
AI.
go
We don't
45
believe
years ago.
in new stuff. We don't believe new shit, right? Because that's
I
AI.
mean, you could check that
We
out
just
right there.
They
You know?
said you could grow
Okay,
Check it
well,
rose
out
out of
right
little
there.
burden,
concrete. You could
a
grow
little
rose out
burden
of
of proof. I
concrete.
can go outside right now and show my flowers. They're growing. I live in America.
Yeah, but if you go out
But
there every single
would
day
they
and
grow
talk
in
shit to your flowers and
Antarctica?
mean mug your flowers and talk shit to
Let
them
us
all day
assume.
long, every
Well,
day for
I
3 or
know
4 months
logic
on
is
end,
kind of
I
impossible.
guarantee if you keep watering and doing the same thing, you're gonna look different.
Let us assume it's the same plant in Antarctica, and I talk to it nice every
Let's
day. Do
use
you
your
think it's
dog
gonna
for an
grow?
example, right?
Yeah.
When you yell at your dog
We're good.
knows
Yeah.
it's in trouble. When you
Okay.
yell at your dog 3 times a day for 3 months on end, okay, that's gonna change the whole entire
Let's use
fucking
this.
psyche and
Let's use the
being
same
of the dog,
logic. Let us
right?
assume I have a dog. Do you think if I let it go in Antarctica, even though I talk really nice to it, do you think it's going to be able to survive? It's going to be frozen in what? An hour?
Okay,
Not
now
even
we're
that.
talking about
But
like
I talked really
temperature. We're
nice
talking
to
about
it. I
temperature
talked
and
really nice
physical
to it,
things.
though.
That's a physical. It freezing
That's
is a
your
physical.
argument, though.
That's not a
Let us
vibration.
assume,
It's a false dichotomy. It really
motherfucker,
is.
did my dog vibrate at the right
Yeah, it's
vibration?
still
It still froze to
vibration
death
though.
in Antarctica. Like, what?
I
Do you
mean,
guys even
what time
think
is it
logically?
summertime in Antarctica?
Kev,
Because you could
I
probably
got a
tell.
share
Yeah,
screen
let us assume it
to
is
explain it.
summertime. Yeah, let us
Okay,
assume that.
okay.
Do you know what summertime in Antarctica is like?
Yeah, at
Would
nighttime
you
it's
like to
really
Google
cold.
it?
Yeah, it's
Would
really
you
cold.
like to Google the daytime
But
summertime?
the
Would you
sun
like to
never goes
Google it?
down.
It's still
I'll go ahead and
freezing.
let you Google it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that dog is still getting froze. I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
what
no
you.
shit, because it's
Good
fucking Antarctica.
vibrations.
Plants would
You're
You're
die
gonna
in
right.
talk
That's
to
a
it.
Antarctica too.
physical and shit. It's gonna freeze to death. That's a physical and shit.
Okay,
But
if you
no, by
take
your
out if you take out the whole
but by your
thermal effect,
By
logic,
my
you talk
logic, the
to it.
plant will live
You talk
longer than
really
the
good
fucking animal will.
vibrations.
The
Really good
animal will
vibrations.
fucking die.
That motherfucker's still gonna freeze. Yeah.
Yeah, no shit, because it's
We're talking
Antarctica.
about talking good to the dog as far
Good
as the
looking out.
psyche of the
I got
dog,
you.
not the
Plants aren't
physical
gonna
of the
grow in the
dog.
fucking ice no matter how
high
good you
Now
talk.
you're
I
logical
got
as
a
if you
share
talk
screen,
good to
Kev.
it. I took it to the extreme.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
All right, hold on. The 2 ticks. I don't see it.
I'm down to have this debate because I actually kind of like
It's in the
this
share
one.
screen. Sharing.
Well, we're just hanging out, having a discussion. We're not really debating anything.
I'm
Really.
down to just hang out then.
Yeah, share it again. I don't really think it's a debate, fool. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we're
I don't
just
think. I
having
think.
fun.
I don't.
Well,
I don't
I
really
mean, if
think
you
you're
It's been
I
receptive
plenty of
to.
disagree, you
documented research.
disagree.
You know how on a
If
job
I
site,
well, name the study then. Burden of
I got
Yeah,
a study, in-person
my boy,
study right here.
crazy.
It's called the job site,
Yeah,
right? The first guy that says fucking yeah,
you're talking to
fucking yeah,
grass.
fuck on a job site, what does that do to the entire fucking morale of the whole
Yeah,
job?
change the whole morale. Exactly.
Right, so that
Exactly.
vibration,
yeah,
that one
exactly.
vibration
Let us
alone.
assume we struck oil, and I'm talking good about the oil. I'm talking bad about
Yes,
the
and
oil.
everybody's
Does it have
stoked.
a difference?
Fuck yeah, high
Yeah.
fives, fucking all the way around.
Well,
Fuck
here
yeah.
I got an example actually. All right, say you're in like a foreign
Okay,
country
hold
and
on,
you
hold on,
don't
hold on.
speak the language.
Hold that thought, bro. Hold that thought. Everybody, hold that
Facts,
thought.
SPJ. Facts.
All right, let me see. Infamous, you there?
Yeah, I'm right
this
here.
screen.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, sister. Go ahead.
Okay.
Quick summary. Harmonic sounds and sonic vibrations are physical waves of energy that cause matter to oscillate and ripple. Because living things are made of cellular structures and high water content, these frequency patterns directly interact with our biology, altering cellular growth in plants, calming or stressing the human nervous system, and naturally synchronizing our physical rhythm and momentum. What are sonic vibrations and harmonics? Energy in motion. Sound is a physical wave of pressure that travels through air, water, and solid objects, causing molecules to push and pull against each other. Mathematical harmony. Harmonic sounds are frequencies that create clean, pleasing mathematical ratios when combined, like musical chords, contrasting with chaotic noise. Resonance. Every physical structure has a natural frequency where it vibrates most easily. When a matching sound hits it, it absorbs that energy and vibrates in sync.
Yeah, that's
All
Let
right,
us
kind of what I
assume
was
we got
trying
it.
to
let
say.
us assume I was growing a flower in the same place. And I said, "Can you please grow?" And then I said, "Can you fucking grow?" You think there would be any difference in
No,
its growth?
no, but if you did it 3 times a day for 3 months, there would be.
That's your logic, though.
That's
Okay,
not my
let us
logic.
assume I did it
It's
for 3
not
times.
logic, it's
Let's look at
science.
principles, bro.
Negative energy
That ain't
begots
science. That ain't
It's not
fucking.
science.
me.
Yes, it
It's
is. Science
documented
has
My
proven
research.
it.
It's
hypothesis.
Yeah, I got it.
documented research.
I didn't
You're
come up with
dumb.
this shit.
Is it a
I
full
didn't come up
moon
with
that
Ghost.
people just want to
Daddy
pick
has
fights or what?
told you.
Close to proof.
Ghost. Daddy has told you that you're not smart enough for these conversations.
I didn't come up
You
with
need to
this shit.
cut it out, Ghost.
I just figured out who it was, and now I know this wasn't a smart conversation. Thank you, Exile. This is a dumbass
Exile, what's
conversation.
up with it,
Let's
Fully?
assume Exile. Let's
Chilling, bro.
assume that
Chilling.
Hey,
Exile, can I ask you a question though?
is there any
Exile,
pictures
if
of
you don't
Mount St.
mind, while I
Helens
have you up here.
erupting?
Sure, Ghost. What do you want to ask?
Yeah.
Let us assume I planted a flower in the same place. Let's assume I talked to it nicely, and then let's assume that I called it all the bad names in the book. Do you think it would grow? It has the same amount of water, the same amount of sun. Do you think it's going to grow any different by the way I'm talking to it?
Yes,
I will
Kev
get.
just
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
that.
I
Kev
agree.
literally just
Exile,
gave
come
that
on.
If you do
description.
it
I'm talking
one
to Exile.
time,
Exile,
I,
answer.
if you do
I
it
will
one
give you
time,
this.
it ain't gonna do
It's not
shit.
so much. It's not so
Yeah,
much
this
about
is some dumbass shit. You know
Ghost.
what it is.
Ghost. It's
Hold
not
on,
so
Ghost.
much.
Like, if you gonna ask a nigga a
Vibration.
question, like, let him answer, Ghost. God damn,
To
let him
be
answer.
Well,
honest
let me
with
ask the nigga a
you,
question then.
to
Let
be
him
honest
answer.
with you, both parties are wrong because I could say negative things to the plant, but as long as I have positive energy in me, it's not going to affect the plant in a negative way.
If you
It's
said that, if
technically
you
the
said that plant
energy.
was a piece of shit every
It's
day, that
technically the
motherfucker will
energy that
grow
you put off,
exactly the
Ghost.
same. Come on, cut. You
Ghost. It is
Ghost,
technically
man.
the
Ghost, you
energy
gotta
that
let
you
the
put
nigga
off.
land.
It's technically the energy that you put off. Your atoms react to the energy that you
that
feel. The
motherfucker
field
is
of
still gonna
energy that
grow.
you're.
That plant. Oh my god.
It's still gonna
Yeah, I gotta
grow,
mute
but
this
it's
nigga.
gonna grow with better production if you
All
treat
right.
it in a positive manner because your cells affect its cells, your atoms affect its atoms. All atoms are connected. Science has proven this, Ghost.
Go ahead and
Even
prove it.
if
I can talk to a
what
plant
do
like
you
a
think
piece
the
of shit and it
hydro
still grow.
collider is for? Ghost, what do you think the hydro collider is for? To figure these things out.
I think they're creating mini black holes. I think that's what they're doing.
In
I don't
some
know for sure.
instances, yes. In
Yeah.
some instances, yes.
Yeah.
They've
But
said
listen,
so.
but listen to my analogy here. If I have I'll say it one more time, Exile, because I know you're fucking. I know you want to answer it, but you're trying to like you're trying to get on their level. Listen to me. If I have a plant, me personally, if I have a plant and I plant it and I talk to it like a piece of shit, then if I have a
One
plant
time.
and I plant it in the exact same spot, maybe an inch over, and I was like, you're a beautiful princess. You think
One
it's gonna
time.
grow any different?
You do that one time.
It's a fucking plant. It's a
And you
fucking
do that
plant,
one
cuz.
time. You did it one
It's a
time.
fucking plant.
What
It's
do you
gonna grow the
expect? You
same.
only did it one
Is
time,
that
bro.
logically? Is a Superman
Oh man,
logically
You
possible?
only
Yeah,
did
but
it
is
honest,
one
it
bro.
time.
is it possible? Yeah, but is it
You
probable?
can't never
No.
help him figure out
You only
anything,
did it
Kev.
one time,
Yeah,
dude.
I don't
If you
think
We
do
could
it one
literally
time,
because
put the
maybe you
studies in
God.
his face and he still don't figure it out.
Yeah, he's a Spurg. I'm thinking for
got
sure.
to do it more
It
than
don't
one
make no
time.
sense because
Yeah.
like the nigga brought up the dog reference. Like he was the one like nigga, if I yell at my
So
dog,
Even
like what's the
still,
Yeah,
difference?
but the
So,
dogs
Like
in
bro,
fucking
if
let,
you
let, let me
Antarctica. Of
just
course, them motherfuckers
hold
gonna
on.
I
freeze
Can I
to
mean,
say
death. It's in
my
something?
fucking
nigga,
Antarctica. The fuck is we
if
talking
you
Can I
about?
say
if you
something?
yell at your fucking dog every day, like you little motherfucker, you know what I mean? If you yell at your dog,
3
like your
times a
dog
day,
is finna be a little
every
fucked
day.
up, fool. You know
Well,
what I'm
can I
saying?
say
Like
something?
call him a piece of shit, do all the little shit. But if you like, reassure the nigga like, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy.
Come here,
The
you little
nigga
piece of
finna
shit.
react
Come here,
different,
you
bro.
little
That's all
piece of
like,
shit.
I
that's
would
like
just like to
layman's
note that
terms, like,
this is the type of
yeah.
debaters that look up to Andrew Wilson. This is Andrew Wilson's biggest simp, bro.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay,
look up
His
to his
name used
donut.
to be
okay.
Crucible Ghost.
It still is.
Oh,
Oh,
got it. Okay.
You know he
Once
can
you
get you
make
fucked
another
him up.
And if you
dumbass
keep
like,
talking shit to your dog's gonna bite you in the ass eventually.
Oh,
yeah, well, I fuck my dog. Yeah,
He gonna
man.
turn his
he
cock
Bite
into
you,
a chew
right?
he
toy.
torment he doesn't
If you make
physically,
him
but
a dog,
mentally and
if I
emotionally he
vibrate you
torments that dog.
right,
Yeah,
bitch,
just let me
you're a
know when you're
female.
done
You
with
hit
this,
vibrate,
fatty.
you probably like it.
Just let me
If
know.
I can vibrate that plant just right, it'll grow so good. Make
You
a
know,
fucking
Cleopatra used to
argument.
have her slaves
no, it's a fact.
She
It
also
is.
used
clear
to
out
bathe in
Oh,
the
you're
blood.
insides of a
slow,
gourd,
fool.
right?
She
And she
also
had to
used to go
Oh,
for
she had to put
war.
brother,
We
bumblebees
don't
you
care
are
about that
you're
inside
bitch.
the
slow.
gourds, right?
That's why you're all discombobulated because you're not in
If I
sync.
vibrate this plant
You're
right,
not
then
in
you might
Ghost,
sync.
think
did you
right.
do
If
a
I
line of
vibrate,
coke?
Yeah,
Like
get this
Ghost, did
guy
you
out of
do
here,
a line
bro.
of coke before you came up here?
This motherfucker
God,
slow.
man.
Bro,
It's
it's
not
just like
good.
how Ghost came up here with that negative energy. It turned the whole panel on some negative energy. You feel me?
Exactly. He kind of
Yep.
Not
tried it
me. I
though, but
laugh at it.
everybody's
I
still
always
chilling.
I find the
Yeah,
light. I
we
find the
But
light
I'm
at the
just
end of
saying
the
that
tunnel.
negative
Yeah.
energy changed the whole vibe of the
yeah,
fucking
They
panel
try
and
to
the
shake it
law.
up.
yeah.
Yeah, they try to shake it
It
up.
kind
That's
of
the whole
yeah.
thing.
He
Somebody
Yeah,
needs
tried
because
to
you're
it
gonna
though,
have
hug.
the
but
polar
everybody's still
opposite.
chilling though. Not one
Yep.
of us spurred out. You know what I mean? We're like, bro, calm down. Like, just chill. You know, he
I said
tried
that's
it.
why you're off kilter. That's why you're discombobulated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, we've all
That
operated in
nigga need a
chaotic
hug. He
energy
need a
too
hug and
much.
some head. That nigga need a hug and some head.
So let me
Off top.
reinvent this whole wheel right here. So
Okay.
when you
He
got a
might need
guy
to
like
take it
Andrew
and make
Wilson,
it take a dump too.
when you
Yeah.
got a guy like
Hold
Wilson
that
that's
thought,
like
fatty. Hold
dumping
on.
this
Hold
shit
that thought,
on
brother.
you,
Hold on, fatty. Fatty. I'm sorry, bro.
a
Hold
real
that
what?
thought. All right. Hold that thought. All right, Ghost, man. Did you you got 60 seconds to make this shit make sense, fool. Because you ain't making no motherfucking
Yeah,
sense.
fool. I think if you have well, if you're gonna kick me, just kick me. But
Why you over here? Go over there. Yeah.
Okay, say less.
Wait,
Yeah.
welcome to
Goodbye, brother.
Marathon Kev.
I can tell he doesn't
Goodbye,
watch
brother.
over here too often.
You dumb.
I fell for it a couple times. I don't gonna fall for that shit no more.
That nigga dumb. God bless you, fool. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga need a hug and some
Order
head,
some
bro. ASAP.
encyclopedias or some shit. Yeah. God damn.
He needs some fiber in his
Motherfucker
diet.
abrasive.
Man, I'm gonna get that nigga a rose, and I ain't talking about the flower.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking
This
about a
nigga.
flower. You're just talking about an artificial flower.
No, I'm talking about the mechanical rose. They go.
Yeah,
bzzz.
I know what you're talking about, brother. I know what you're talking about.
Oh my
Put it
god.
on this gooch.
Come back better, brother. That's fucking funny.
Man, that
I
nigga
don't know.
jumped on the panel sounding like Randy Macho Man Savage. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like, bro, we finna let you get your shit off, my
Oh,
nigga,
yeah,
but just
little piece of
calm
shit.
down now.
Yeah.
Yeah. God
That
bless all
nigga,
your
he didn't
brothers
pop
and
that
mothers.
Adderall. That Adderall got him tweaking.
No, it's that shortest attention span. You see, you get people
Not
throwing
Macho
shit at
Man
you all day
Savage.
long.
He was like Ric Flair. Ric Flair, woo! You know.
It's not Woo Wednesday, bro.
Alligator
Motherfucker is
rat.
like Rain Man with Down syndrome.
Radio,
That's
Boxer
crazy.
more
shorts.
like a set player.
If y'all don't get it, y'all don't get it. It's an inside
That's
thing.
funny.
It's all
Boxer
good.
shorts. Crucible. Boxer shorts. Crucible. Boxer
Boxer
shorts.
short.
Kmart.
Yeah. Get some.
Why
Get
the
some.
fuck would
Yeah.
you want to keep on living your life though, with just not accepting or being like anywhere close to like, okay, let me listen.
He's
Like,
got
let me hear some shit
oppositional
out.
defiance
You know?
disorder.
But no, Kev, but Pete Game no Kev, like what he was saying, you had just me and you was just talking about the documentary that we both watched, talking about how you can speak life into the plants and how every plant
Yeah.
is affected differently depending on the way you talk to it. We
Yeah.
both
And
seen the
then
same
yeah.
documentary. This is
And then
documented research. This is nothing we just making up or we just saying
Well,
and shit. This
as
is
soon as my little
documented
summary,
research.
yeah, as soon
Yeah,
as the
but
Fatty
summary
got
started
it
the
doesn't have
touching
link,
on
it
the
doesn't
vibrations
have
with the plant, he started cutting it off. He cut it off real
my
quick.
nigga
He
Yeah,
didn't
Fatty
want
because
to
if
share
you
shared
it.
the
talking to
link.
a dog crazy in
but
Antarctica, the dog is thinking I'm about to freeze my balls off because it's cold than a motherfucker. That's physical.
I ain't
That's
going
not a
nowhere.
vibration. That's physical and shit.
Yeah.
We talking about the psyche of the animal and shit, not the physical form of the animal and shit. So yeah, it's gonna freeze the fucking
well,
death. You
plant is
feel me?
an animal though.
Who in their right mind would take a plant and leave it outside in Antarctica all night long without keeping it inside at night?
Who said
Ghost,
he's
ghost
never been
would.
to Antarctica
Yeah.
or would have the money to get there?
But there is no Antarctica, bro. That's the firmament.
Oh shit!
Yeah. That's the ice
That's what I'm
wall. You
saying.
dumb.
Well, how's he? Yeah, how's he gonna get there? That like he had no. Yeah, there was no good, no foundation that he was coming off with that.
There is. This fool is funny. Look at this guy.
I mean,
Listen, brother. Listen,
not that I
brother.
don't love you and everything, but you know.
I
Ric
don't want to
Flair.
Let us
block you,
assume. Let us
Ghost. I
assume
don't
my
want to.
dog.
Okay, yeah. But hypothetically speaking, your
God
dog
dang.
just did get run over. You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, bro,
This is a
this
very
is just like
older
it's just like you
hypothetical
being in a
though.
relationship. It's just like being in a
Somebody
relationship.
listen to
If
me.
you
Can you
talk
hear me?
crazy to your fucking girlfriend all day, every day, she is going to be a bitch and a cunt. If you talk nice to your girl all day, every day, she's gonna treat you like a king and shit.
Right,
She's gonna
right,
feel
right.
respected and loved and shit. It's the same shit. The
It's a give
psyche
and
of the
take kind of
person.
See?
situation. Yeah.
Arlen,
It's
what
kind of
up?
general though. I mean, like, all right.
The
So say
energy you
we.
put out is the energy you get back,
Well,
basically.
All
no.
right.
Hold on a
Hold
second.
on,
All
y'all.
right.
Hold that
So I
thought,
don't think
brother.
it has
Hold
anything to do with the actual words you're speaking, but the tone and
Yes.
vibration and
Yes.
frequencies.
AT Dub, hold that thought. Hold that
He
thought,
doesn't
brother.
have a
Everybody hold.
tone. He's really flat.
Everybody. I know. Everybody flat. Yeah. Hold that thought. All right, brother. This your one chance to redeem yourself.
Yeah, I think I can read it myself. Let us assume
All
my
right.
dog got ran over, and I spoke really good vibrations. You think it would become the? You think it would be? Oh, miraculously come back alive? I think.
Why is you over here? Go over there. Go over. Yeah.
This nigga retarded. Oh, me. Boy, you dumb. God damn.
That new stuff
Nigga,
that
don't
must
come
be
back,
hitting.
fool. If you come back again, fool, I'm just finna permanently ban your dumb ass.
All right.
All right.
He's on
Here's
that.
the
He's
deal.
on that
Wow,
new
man.
How
stuff
in
that must be
the
hitting the streets.
how in the hell is that statement supposed to redeem itself?
Man, because doggy going to the fucking vet, that nigga got ran over. What are we talking
Yeah.
about?
If I talk good
How's that
vibrations to
possible?
it,
How's that
He turned the
possible?
oh
dog
my
into a
god.
pothole. Why he turned the dog into a speed bump?
Okay, how is that
Oh, me,
possible?
nigga.
How is that possible? How is that possible?
Oh
Salute
shit.
to the homie TML. Yeah,
Now,
how
if
the
you
fuck
think
is
you're
that
God
possible?
or something, maybe you might. But I don't know. You might have that complex. I don't know. You might have that complex.
Check out the
Or,
I think you're start
or,
raving batshit fucking crazy, and you've come up here to spread that shit around like peanut butter.
Oh, that's it.
oh, me. Yeah, that
That's
nigga
it.
crazy. God bless you, fool. Go back over
He
to
cray
the
cray.
dark side. Yeah.
Yeah, and doggy got ran over and shit. That's fucked up.
It even worked
Yeah,
on
that nigga
people.
started to tell us a fucking
Who
started to
hurt
sing a
you?
country
Who hurt
song.
you, bro?
Like,
Who
nigga,
hurt
what?
you?
Man, somebody
Pothole,
played with this
pothole,
anal cavity.
type shit. Well,
If I
tickle
jump
me
off the
pink
top
and
of
let
a
me ruin
building,
the panel. That ass. Like,
That last statement,
damn.
you don't know how true that is.
They tried to put a beef stick in this fucking brown out.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I got your Jack Links. No, you
I
don't.
get step into a
All
Slim
right.
Jim.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. God
Woo.
damn. Yeah. Whoa.
He
Like
said,
Ric Flair.
"Woo!" like Ric Flair.
Last moment. Yeah. Yeah. Alligator.
no. Yeah, start wooing them, and my dog
Fucking
thinks
So
it's
step
gonna
into a Slim Jim. Yeah. Woo woo.
oh man. I don't understand how that concept is like hard to grasp though. You know what
There's
I
a
mean?
little short in the back there for you that might explain it.
Because people don't understand that psyche and physical is two
I
different
had it.
things
It
and
was
shit.
yeah.
I could kick a bitch in her stomach and tell her she a queen and shit. Her motherfucking stomach still go hurt because I just kicked her in her fucking rib cage.
Oh yeah, that's physical. We're talking about energy, frequency, and vibration.
I certainly doubt that's
Right.
gonna make her feel like a queen.
Yeah.
Baby, I love you, but I just kicked your fucking third rib out your back and
So
shit.
what would
Yeah.
happen if you nurtured one and abused the other? This is healthy water, giving this beautiful plant some healthy water so you could grow and flourish and be beautiful and tall and strong. I cannot wait to see you grow and flourish. I love you so much.
Okay.
If you just do that one time, right? How well is that
Why?
going to work?
Why does this look like the typical relationship if she's lying to the plant?
Yeah.
But if
How come
you
I
do
couldn't
that
get no
every
goddamn
day,
positive affirmations
times
and
a
shit in my
day.
last relationship? This is bullshit.
Yeah, man.
Bitch wanna
or
speak
you can
life
have a
into a
guy tell
parsley
you that
plant.
you're
What
fucking
about me,
worthless.
bitch?
What about me?
My bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That's a bad joke. My bad.
No, that's exactly true. That's right on the money, dude. Like, anyhow.
I have some poison toilet water for you.
Toilet water.
I hope it makes you rot. I don't even want you in my house, but I'm forced to have you in here. You're so disgusting. Day 2, and the plant looks kind of more droopy, and I put it in the best place with like indirect sunlight. Here is my second plant on day 2. Look at the difference.
I mean, she just left it next to the fucking heater over there by the radiator heater, and it got all fried and scorched. And it's probably AI anyways, right? Because we can't believe anything that we see anymore these days.
I don't know. She did put it in direct sunlight. If the other one wasn't in direct sunlight, it's kind of an unfair advantage.
Yeah, for sure. And it does have the
Exile,
written
you know this
label on
nigga
it.
Tyler? You know this nigga Tyler?
Nope.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Same person. Same person.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, you got a wrench now. So while you popping all that shit about you can't block nobody over here, if
Yeah,
I was
that's
you,
Ghost.
I'll watch. Yeah, I will watch my mouth. Exile got a wrench now. I'll watch my mouth if I was you.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? You want to chip that nigga.
I know that when we play Metallica in the vegetative rooms, we get at least an extra foot out of the veg. And when we play Rasta, Bob Marley shit, and fucking just cool high vibe shit, and
I've heard that
budding
too,
stages,
bro.
dude, like
I've
we're
heard
getting
that before.
an extra fucking half pound of plant, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Nah, I ain't gonna hit him,
what
Cap.
you
I
saying
figure.
is it ain't no different than what music do to your psyche. If you listen to drill music, you're outside on 10, you ready to go, you ready to get into some bullshit. You listen to classical, you listen to jazz, some shit like that, some good R&B. Nigga, you in a good mood, you in a good spirit and shit, you showing love and shit. Hey, what's good, homie? How you been, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Your whole psyche is different and shit. You feel me? It's the same shit. You feel me? With music and shit. Vibration and frequency.
Do you want me to finish the recording now that he's not going to interrupt? The little narration of what the sound of vibrations.
As far as him,
Ah,
Kev, I'll just
Okay.
leave him as a kickball for chat. Let chat
okay,
have
all right,
fun.
fair enough. Came
The
over here to
really
troll
good
you.
ones
I'm
are the
like,
ones with
nigga, let me throw you a
snowflakes, though.
wrench. You know what I mean? When you get tired of the nigga, you tripping.
There's guys that'll do this in snowstorms. They'll
Nah, exactly, wrestler. Exactly, wrestler. It's called harmonics and shit. You know what I'm
Harmonics,
saying?
yeah.
snowflakes are a great example, bro. Like we can literally
So
find
they say
different
harmonic vibrations.
Yeah.
different
Harmonic
houses produce
vibrations,
different
harmonic
flakes.
vibrations, however you want to call it.
Yeah, that's why I like to be honest. I don't even listen to drill music for real no more like I used to and shit. But nigga, when I was outside slanging and banging, nigga, shit, I was ready to knock a nigga's head off on the instant. You feel me?
Yeah,
I had to
listen
get
to
off
that
of that mode
bullshit.
and shit.
Right.
You feel
And when
me?
you listen to the Crucible all day, you're ready to debate at all
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You know,
And
music is a
every one of your
universal
sentences
language.
starts
If
with,
you think about it, like no matter
it's
if
hard
you
to
understand
assume.
what's being said or spoken, you know what I mean. The music and the vibration and the sound of the music,
Yeah.
it still brings people together.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just like Bob Marley and shit. You listen to some Bob Marley and shit, you in a totally different psyche and shit, totally different spiritual feeling and shit. You on good vibrations.
High vibe
Yeah,
love tribe.
100% for sure.
Mm,
Yeah.
good shit.
All I know is country music is all bad.
If it
No, I
All
ain't,
can't
bad.
say that
it,
because
it,
I
it ain't
fuck with
shit,
some
right?
country. It's some country I fuck with and shit. You feel me?
You listen to
Tell,
that old
tell it to
town
the
road
people
shit. You
at that
riding that old town
concert.
road.
Yeah,
Tell
right.
it to the
That
people at
old
that
town road,
concert that
ain't it?
never got answers about old boy up in that hotel balcony.
Yep.
Oh
Biggest
yeah, the Kenny
fucking
Chesney
mass shooting
concert
in
or
America.
whatever that was.
Uh,
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
yeah,
kind
that
of
was
sounds
supposed
a
to be
little bit
positive music.
like Resto, a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
It has the same kind
A
of
little bit
personality.
No,
for
I mean it's
sure.
just like when you it's like having a house party. How many times have you been to a party? It's a good vibe, good vibration, and then that one stupid motherfucker come in the party and start tripping and shit and fuck up the whole fucking party for everybody.
Yeah, the
Like,
whole
man, get
party.
this nigga the fuck up out of
Exactly.
here. God damn, this nigga's annoying.
Even nigga like
Those are
if you
people,
don't
if you
even
don't get out the party, bro, something gonna happen at the party and then the whole party
yeah.
shut down.
Yeah, exactly. And shit. It's all, you know what I'm saying? It's all vibrations. It's all, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking frequencies and shit. You know what I'm saying? You come in here
Yeah.
yelling and wilding and chirping and shit. He just turned the whole energy of the panel into a whole different panel and shit, just off negative energy, frequency, and vibration.
Yep, I'm telling
Right.
you that
Right.
Kaimatica is a thing to watch. Get that link in the chat that I put in there. It talks about all
Yeah.
that shit.
That's why all the
Yeah.
hospitals in the up till the late 1800s and early 1900s had big bells in them. Tons of different
Yeah,
size bells and shit.
Yeah.
yeah. They used to all use bells and shit as a form of motherfucking rehabilitation and shit.
Yeah.
For real.
Bro, I was reading about this shit. What's that bitch name? Goddamn. She used to fuck with Elon Musk. She like a voodoo bitch, a hip hop bitch. Elon Musk, bitch, voodoo, bitch. Hold
Voodoo.
on, give me two ticks. Oh yeah,
Elon Voodoo.
Azalea Banks. Here it go.
There you go.
Google on point. Azalea Banks. So she did some weird shit, right? She had it's dark. You know what I'm saying? Hide your kids, hide your wives, and all the shit. Uh, she had a cat that she named Lucifer, and the nigga died according to her, like of natural causes. So she buried the nigga, right? And then dug him up 3 months later. Put the shit on Instagram Live when she was digging him up. She like, yup, I'm digging up the nigga Lucifer. Put him in this pot and shit. She all Haitian edition. But when she was doing this shit though, she boiled the nigga, boiled him up, and then like shook the meat off of his skull on God in heaven. If I'm lying, I'm frying. She shook the meat off the nigga head, and then put it in this like big ass vase with other shit that was like voodoo edition. And then she had mentioned something. She said, "Yeah, this is all like Obia something." It was like close to voodoo, but it's some other shit.
Spirit
Obia.
cooking. She's known for
Nah,
that
Yeah, some
spirit
pet
cooking stuff.
cemetery
nah.
shit.
This wasn't the spirit cooking shit though. This was like some ancient shit from over there Haiti or whatever the case may be.
Oh, so she
So I
just
run a
dibble
lap.
dabbling in all of it, huh?
No,
Oh
she was
God in
full on.
heaven,
Yeah,
my
she was
nigga,
full on.
peep game. I Google the shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is this Obia energy this bitch talking about? I find a fucking interview in the light skinned nigga from Rock Nation that be doing Elliot Wilson.
Yeah, yeah.
So
They be doing the interviews and shit.
so Drake mentioned some shit. He like, yep, and like, Obia shit. I'm like, what? So then I catch Drake and Iggy Azalea in a couple flicks with some Obia looking ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
like, what? So I run a lap on the shit, and it's actually like there's actually like medical practices like how Dr. Sabi used to be doing. You know what I mean? They use like natural remedies, like it's all holistic addition. So I look at I'm like, well, Drake, you suspect. Let me check out Canada in Obia. I find in French Canada, fool, like last ditch resource, they actually resort back to fucking Obia practices. But
That
it'll
doesn't
come down to
surprise
like,
me. Canada's all fucked up.
yeah, it's crazy. And in France, Paris, and all the shit, they actually go back to that. Like if modern medicine doesn't work, then they go back to like the voodoo type shit. I was like, oh, that's fucking crazy right there.
Yeah,
You know what
that
I'm saying?
is
That's actually
crazy.
something to think about. And it's legal.
That shows some demonic forces at work for real.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird, my nigga. Like, what? Like, the Obia shit?
Oh, and
Thinking of
for it to be
cats saying
spread
witchcraft
around
and
like
shit.
that, you know that's in the name of a spirit for real.
Yeah, it's all spell
Mm-mm.
edition. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh, this is actually for real though. And then I had found a LA Times article about the shit, where they covered it. I'm like, oh, this ain't cap though. It's like a reputable news source, like actually talking about this. Like, interesting.
Dropped a couple of links in the chat there for you guys if you want to check this out, because it's no joke, dude. She was full on like voodoo-ish, but not voodoo, but like super weird shit.
Oh, okay.
Super weird. Like,
OT Dub, what up? What up, Kel?
Patty, why are you trying to put the juju over here like that? Why are you doing that, Patty?
Yeah.
no,
We good. We got some good vibrations right now, some good energy. You good over here trying to throw some
just saying it's weird.
juju. Yeah,
It's
it's
not my
weird.
weirdness.
Let the weirdness stay over there.
Just going into fucking taxidermy mode and shit.
And Jeffrey
God
Dahmer style.
damn. Fucking fatty.
Head
You always like using
view.
that shock and awe shit.
No, it's definitely weird. It's worth looking into. Don't watch it
yeah.
alone.
You're definitely
watch it.
weird
It's crazy,
too, but
though.
that's just who you are. You like to be,
right back, y'all. I gotta
like against the
take a
grain
piss.
a little bit with the conversations all the time. You like to, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You like that. You're like that kid that likes to put the stick in the wheel spokes of somebody's bicycle.
Well,
Trip
yeah,
over the
sometimes.
handlebars.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you're like, hey, well, what about this? What about that? And I'm like, fucking fatty.
Well, it's like
He likes
worldview.
Yeah, you
Like the
just like
term
to.
worldview
Yeah.
is an actual like psyop that
I'm
has
not
been
saying it's
used.
a bad thing. I'm just saying
No,
that
'cause,
you're
like-
just like the one that's like, hey, or sticks your foot out and trips a person when they're not looking.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
yeah, or you just tap them on the ass twice and give them a good game.
Or just tell them to
And
watch
your
where they're
dog
walking
over
and
top
they won't
nice
trip
to
over your
him.
foot.
It's nice to finally meet you, Fatty. Somebody said I should meet you and we should have a discussion. I forgot what it was about, though.
Uncle Fatty or Team Fatty? Because I am not a black man from Portugal.
No, they said the white fatty. They said the white guy fatty.
Good, cool.
I was talking on some conspiracy shit and I can't remember what it was, and it was like I should have a conversation with you because it might be something more deeper to that.
I think there's a lot of shit. I mean, like I said, man, worldview, like when we confine ourselves and say, I'm only going to see the world through this worldview, we're literally like a horse putting on its own blinders. I think everything's possible. Like I just at least give everything the opportunity to be possible and try to use discernment and stupid shit like we talk about today to fucking decipher
what?
whether or not it is. But
Yeah,
I
you know
mean-
what opened my eyes, Fatty, too? Like just to
Mushrooms?
simply like I have no mush. No, I know. I wish I think somebody had some mushrooms earlier. Shit, no, but I listen to narrating because I have ADHD, so I have a narrating app within my phone and on the computer. You know what I mean? Because it's easier for me to listen to it, read, because I just compute it. You know, like I process all the information when it's narrating to me, right? So I had this narrating app on my desktop, and it had all different languages from just every single language you could possibly think of, and I just was clicking on every one, and you know, it has like a little sample of whatever it says, and I'm like, oh my God, there's like so many different languages in this world, and we're not like, we don't even like, you know, we don't even broaden our horizons to understand or just to listen or to learn, you know. I mean, it was amazing how there's so many different languages. Like I didn't even know there were that many languages.
And for every language, there's a God.
I know. That's what I can't even. There was like probably almost 100 different languages, maybe even more.
Yeah.
You know.
If for every language is a dog that got ran over.
Yeah, dog that ran over and became a road hazard.
Antarctica, though. In Antarctica, by snow.
OTW, what up? My nigga said everything operates through symbolism. That nigga got a list too. He can't even say symbolism. He say symbolism, like Mike Tyson. Shut up, OTW.
I use symbols to do
God
my
bless
sewing.
Everything operates through symbolism.
True though, like that coin and shit. I mean, it's all brainwashing one way or another. It's the programming, right? It's the shit that's put in front of us to label that thing as a label and not as an actual thing.
Right, but see, and that's what's so sad. Like even now, you know, we got all of this technology and shit to do like our own independent research and to make it easier for us. But what do? We go to Chat GPT and ask fucking Chat GPT a fucking question and shit. Like, bro, that's not independent research. You're asking fucking AI for the answer. That's not independent research.
I do independent research, but I make my questions real heavy for Gemini. I make them real because I'm always challenging it to make it. Yeah. I make them heavy to where he's trying to constantly decipher what I'm trying to say or what I'm trying to.
Well, according to Grok, everything you just said was written by a gold-plated turd.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's terrible.
Because we are at that point where, like,
a gold-plated one? Ugh.
Yeah, GPT is a gold-plated turd.
That's gross. I don't use
GPT. Gold-plated turd.
Thanks for letting me
I've
up,
never
Kev.
used Chat GPT. I've never used it.
I got up at like 5 a.m.
Yeah,
in the
I don't
morning.
like
I think that was a little too early. So
I like
I'm gonna
Gemini.
get some more
Gemini's
rest.
my
I'll
friend.
catch y'all later.
It's not my friend.
Right, hey,
yeah.
you got a wrench now,
Gemini
so,
is AI.
Drop a.
I like Gemini.
I was finna get it.
Get off of Gemini. Go to the library.
No, I go to the library too. I do all that stuff. I'm telling you, I make my questions. I make my questions heavy. It's not just like one little question. It's like a whole goddamn fucking couple paragraphs. It's got to give me the links. It's got to give me all this stuff so I can, you know what I mean? So I can do my research.
Right.
Like it's not just gonna tell me some information without no resources, no sources. You know, to be able to look at. You know, I inform myself.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I think AI has it. Y'all don't think. Y'all think possibly. Hold on.
AI is stupid.
Let me not lead the witness.
I think it's all.
No, I'm gonna be 100.
Do you think it's a possibility that AI is like a form of evolution for humanity?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? AI is a fucking antichrist.
But see, the thing is we need to have regulation because it's just like the internet. It took off like a freight train with no regulation. Nobody thought about what the repercussions were going to be, and all these people behind the key. You know, just all the stuff that happens, and people that think they're this and that behind the keyboard. Like whether it's small time or it's, you know what I mean. There's people that that there's kids that bully other kids, and it's a whole different world. But nobody thought about regulating stuff in the beginning. It just took off like a freight train.
Look at us though.
It's hard
like,
to get
a species,
to stop
you know?
it now.
A lot of people don't know that with us asking Chat GPT and Gemini and all of this shit, all of these questions, we're literally teaching AI and shit.
Yeah,
exactly, for sure.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Well, you're letting them in,
especially
especially if you personalize it too. Then it's basically you're letting them in your whole life.
If you're not paying for the product, if you're not paying for it, you are the product.
to where now AI is thinking like you and me and shit. You know what I'm saying? About the questions that we ask them, the details of the questions we ask, what type of questions we ask. Now they can give you a summary on who Kev is. You feel me? Give you a summary on
Hey,
who Reckless is.
Well,
hey, D-
Yeah.
depending on how you use it, it can
Right.
either be an advantage or a crutch.
Right.
I had Spotify, the Spotify DJ. You know what the Spotify DJ did to me?
Yeah.
I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off. I was like, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" So the Spotify
Don't
DJ,
tell
you know,
me.
you could. So it tells you like, "Hey, you can press this button and you can personalize. You know, like go through your playlist and do a
What up,
random
Cass?
playlist, right?" So
Yeah.
sometimes a DJ fucks up and you gotta forward a couple songs, maybe 2, 3, 4 songs, right? This motherfucker
Yeah.
tells me the Spotify DJ tells me skip, 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 skip. He tells me like that. I was like, what? What the
Bitch, this shit trash. I didn't told you.
No,
I
he
said
did
skip.
not. How he gonna tell me skip, 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 skip? I said, who the? I pressed that button real
It's
quick. I
my
said,
shit.
you better slow your motherfucking roll. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You
Don't
Nah,
you
like
that
ever
shit
say
is
that.
that shit is wild because like your Spotify DJ and shit. If you tell your Spotify DJ what type of mood you in, it will literally base the playlist off of your emotions and shit and be spot on to the way
Yeah,
you
but
feel.
mine was a
Like,
smart
damn,
ass.
what the fuck?
When he
Like,
told me that they did it, try to do it one more time. He's all skip, 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 like he's mocking me. I was like, oh hell no! I said, don't you ever say that shit again. I don't ever want to hear. And he hasn't said it since. But fucking goddamn. So I said, whoever coded that Spotify DJ probably had an attitude like that, like to fuck with people.
they're all about positive
it was
feedback.
ghost and
Probably.
shit on your Spotify DJ. It
Yeah,
was
Probably
right,
ghost.
right.
was for sure. I don't
Skip,
even
skip,
like
skip, skip,
women.
skip, skip.
He gonna
This
start
is my
yelling
For
at you.
real.
Oh, I was mad. I looked at that phone. I was like, "What the fuck, boy?"
Yeah,
I
yeah.
pay for the subscription, and
Let me ask y'all a question. Like, so everybody uses AI, right? So what is
Nope.
what is the most serious
Nope, I don't.
conversation or question that y'all have asked? Well, if you don't, then you can exclude yourself from the question.
Well,
You know,
here's the
but I
thing. I used to program AI using fuzzy logic in the
wait,
early
hold on a
days of
second, brother.
architecture and
Hold on, AT
engineering, but
Dub.
that
Hold
was
on,
for a
hold on, hold on,
different
hold on.
purpose.
Wait, one. Let me ask my question so we can keep this shit going. You know what I mean? I think all of us, for the most part, have used AI. So, what is the most what is the
I used to
most
program
serious
with it.
question that you have asked to
Man,
AI? Like
I asked my fucking chat GPT what's the probability of, you know what I'm saying, me carrying a gun and shit, or being black and carrying a legal gun and shit and getting clipped. I'm getting chipped for it. That shit was crazy and shit. You feel me? But I mean, it kept it 100 and told me, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with you being black and carrying a legal gun, it's more of a probability of me fucking being shot or getting shot having a legal gun by the police than, you know what I'm saying, if a nigga wasn't carrying shit at all, or if I was carrying something dirty and shit, which is crazy and shit. Cause you would think, you know, you having a legal gun, oh yeah, I ain't gonna get in no trouble, it's legal and shit. But they just see a black man with a gun. They don't bother to find out if you're not a felon or not. They don't bother to find out if the gun is legit or not. They just seeing that you being black in a suburban area or in the hood and shit, just being black with a motherfucking firearm and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is actually real shit because it's just a perception and shit. Don't nobody know the history and the background of you as a person or the firearm that you carrying. They just see that you a black dude with a motherfucking gun in your pocket. Like, oh yeah, we got to get this nigga out the paint. This nigga walking through the hood tripping and shit. Like, no, nigga, I'm just protecting myself. I'm just bearing arms. I'm just protecting my purse.
Will AI continue to affirm people's racist addendums? Who knows? We'll find out that and more tonight. Illuminati confirmed. Have we all been programmed to think that we are what we are not? Who knows? We'll find out that and more tonight on Illuminati confirmed. Has AI been colonized by the Democrats to sway the vote for 2028? Who knows? We'll find out that and more tonight on Illuminati confirmed. Confirmed. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I challenge.
My bad, Reg. You know I'm
No, it's all love, bro. It's love. Come on, man. You know I'll be taking this shit personal. That shit's funny, bro. It's love, nigga. Shit, come on. This is us. This is us.
Come on.
So Kev, I thought of something very hard. It took me all night to ponder it. You know how everybody be trying to fight everybody in these YouTube streets these days and all the drama and all the bullshit, right? I have found a solution to the problems.
Okay.
I
Perfect.
challenge every
Let's go.
motherfucker who wants to fight me to a thumb war. You either put your thumbs
What?
up or you a bitch. I said, I challenge everybody, instead of fighting people and trying to like dox people and shit like that, fuck that. I challenge your bitch ass to a thumb war. You either put your thumbs up
Oh,
or
a
you a
fair one.
bitch.
What?
A fair
I'm
one.
in.
Okay, hold on. Hold
I got
on. I'm trying to
dislocated
edit your
both.
mic settings because you kind of drowning out, but I think I heard you. Yeah, you challenge everybody to a fair one. Okay.
I'll thumb more your ass.
Now,
I think it's
SPJ, I'm gonna ask my chat GPT that. I'm gonna ask my chat GPT that about
Do
is the
not ask
COVID
your
jab
GPT to
safe
thumb
and
more
shit.
your ass.
I'm gonna post the results on my Instagram or my YouTube channel. I'm gonna post the results on the post and shit on the community post
yeah, yeah.
tab.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good question and shit. That's a good question and shit. Since we, especially now that we know better and we know different and we know there's some bullshit, let's see what AI say. You feel me?
Well,
Like, is the
I
AI
know
telling us,
that.
go ahead, go get the vaccine shit still. It's cool. Don't trip.
So what would be the
Well, I
most?
know that like the Chat GPT and Grok and all that type of application for AI is a complete distraction, so
Mhm.
that you guys are focused on that and you're not focused on what they're really using AI for.
Yep.
Right.
I know that for a fact.
Yep.
I can
It's
just
like busy
imagine the
work. They're
shit that we
keeping you
have
busy
like that's
work.
out for like consumers right now. Picture
Have you
what's
seen
like
some
behind the
Well,
scenes.
yeah, there's what consumer grade shit, and then there's industrial
Yeah.
grade shit, and then there's the military grade shit. You know
Military
what I
grade
mean?
shit.
Which one's the fucking highest quality? We all
Yeah.
know the answer.
Like, what would be the most insane thing you think somebody has asked Grok ever? Like, not just that you would ask, but like, I mean, like God questions and stuff, like Jesus questions, and
It would be something like that.
Anunnaki questions and stuff like that, right?
I would ask you to like put all that shit together and make it make sense. You know what I mean?
All right,
Book of
let's do that here.
Enoch, all of that. You know what I
Well,
mean? Every fucking text
what
that
a
has like a similar story, you know, like the flood story,
Here,
whatever.
share that
You know what I
screen.
mean? Like the Christ
yeah,
type
but all that's
stories, you
just a
know?
distraction, all right. I think what people ought to be more concerned with is these like flock cameras and how AI is going to be implemented and used with all that surveillance and shit like that.
I agree
AI
with you. Yeah.
integrated in with drone technology, right? And then what
I
are they
think
going
we
to use
can
it for?
I
Because
think we can
all
focus on the
technology can either be used for good or bad, but you know from history
100%.
that it's usually used for bad.
We can use that, but we can all like we can pay attention to a couple things at the same time. You know what I mean? I would think that you know what's being you know like the common mentality now. We should be able to. It's like everybody got ADHD, right? We just need a dopamine hit real quick. So we be paying attention to like multiple things on that motherfucking phone or in life, tech wise. So we should be able to like pay attention to two stories at once, like the fly cameras, you know what I mean, and all the rest of the shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
access.
hell yeah. Fly cameras tracing everybody and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mapping your location, your travels and shit. Where you going, when you
Yeah,
coming
shit is
back, who with
crazy.
you. All of that shit, bro. I mean, just
Right.
like now, shit, 2027, next year, every car that comes out is about to be equipped with AI. Now, the car has more control over your car than you do, and you paying the fucking car note on the car.
Yeah.
That's scary
Yeah.
as fuck.
You feel, I mean, think about this, right? They said that the AI is going to determine if you're fit to draw off heartbeat, your heart rate, your
Yeah,
eyes, your pupil
yeah,
dilation, shit like
Right.
that. Okay, well, think about
that's
this.
scary as
Think
fuck.
about this. Say you somewhere and it's a fucking active shooter. You feel me? You get in your car to leave. Of course, your heart's gonna be racing. Of course, your pupils gonna be dilated. You gonna be flustered, sweating and shit, panicking. What if your car tell you I can't start because you're not in condition to drive? And you
Yeah,
sitting here trying to
Yeah.
get the fuck away
Yeah.
from an active shooter, nigga, and you sitting there getting
Right.
popped the fuck out.
Toyota cuz like calm down. We can leave. Just calm down. Yeah.
Exactly, bro. You
Yeah,
feel
we
man,
me?
need you
when
to
I
be at
turn
such
that
and such
fucking
a
key, I
a
want that
resting heart
goddamn
rate.
car to start, man. I get pissed off if I turn that key and that motherfucker don't start. I get pissed off I press
Yeah.
on that gas pedal and it does not fucking go.
They
this
said
stuff,
too.
press on
They
that gas
said as
pedal,
far
it
as
does not fucking stop. You know what I mean?
yeah, they
Like,
said as far as the Bluetooth shit, the tracking and shit of your car, they said don't get a car that's anything over 2017. So basically anything
Yep.
2018 and up, they can
Yep.
fucking track you through Bluetooth, all of that shit. Anything, you know what I'm
All
saying,
of it.
2017 and under, you good.
Yep.
You know.
pre
Facts.
1995 is also good because then you're an OBD1.
Yep. OBD1.
100%. I like the old school F-150s or 250s. You know.
Yeah.
Like I currently drive a 99 F-250. You know what I mean? That's
Nice.
my
99,
daily
yeah,
driver.
you're all good.
Oh
Man,
hell
that
yeah,
motherfucker
bro.
clean. But it ain't
No.
none of that electronic shit in it. No, nigga,
It does.
Exactly.
It's got OBD
I
too,
changed
so
my
it
Yeah.
does have the
oil.
electronic
Yeah.
shit that runs all the sensors and crap on the motor.
Fully electric.
And
Yeah.
that's where they get you. You don't even need all them fucking goddamn sensors on your fucking internal
At
combustion
all.
engine has not changed all that much over the fucking years since its invention.
My 60
Exactly.
got a 383 stroker. Gets about 7.5 miles a gallon.
Yeah, but see, that's the reason why when they came out with the newer cars, that's why they changed the manifold on the engine and put
Yeah.
the fucking cover over. So now you can't even work on your own fucking car. You gotta go to the dealership to
Exactly.
get it taken care of.
Yep.
For what? Oh, fuel injection? Is that what you're talking
Anything.
about?
Yeah.
No,
Anything with
just
a new
anything
car.
you want to fix on it, period, and shit. The only thing you can do with a newer car is change your fucking oil and the fluids and shit, like washer fluids, basic shit. As far as really working on your car, nigga, you gotta go to the fucking dealership because they got the fucking lockbox on top of the car where they gotta unscrew the fucking lockbox or take the key and fucking unfucking lock it and shit to take the manifold off to
Wait,
even get to
what?
the actual engine to work on it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Do you see that?
I'm on what year
So
of
any
cars are you
newer
talking
car,
about? Are
like
you
See
saying
my
there's like
avatar,
an
Kev?
actual lock or like a
Yeah, I see it.
special fastener
I made
bolt?
that for your birthday, but I never gave it.
either
I
way,
never
like
sent it to you.
in a
the
new
hell are you
Cadillac,
Appreciate
right?
that,
You open up
sister.
the hood of a new Cadillac or a Corvette, and all you see is a big black shroud. As soon as you take that
Facts.
shroud off and then start to work on it, you voided all warranties.
Yup,
Oh,
Yeah,
yup.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And some of them, like with BMW, if you ain't got the right fucking key for your fucking engine and shit, you can't even take the manifold block off and shit. You got to go to the fucking BMW dealership just for them to take the fucking manifold fucking shroud off and shit.
All that.
well, you can get those tools. I mean, that's just a specific tool.
Yeah. I mean, you can order them off of Amazon and shit like that. But just like
That
he
shit'll
said, if you
void your
take that shit
warranty
off
though.
and shit, your warranty is voided. Yeah,
Yeah, if
exactly.
you're on a
and shit.
lease and you do, yeah, if you buy it flat out, you can do whatever you want to it, but you're gonna void the warranty. If you paid into the warranty, it's gonna void all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
See, that's fucked up because well, most of the guys I know are car guys. They like
yeah.
to soup up their fucking cars. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So-
That's why they did the engines the way that they did them now, so that way you can't even fuck with your car or modify it in any type of way. That's why you see most people that got Mopars, they doing 03s, 05s, 2010s and shit. You don't see nobody doing a fucking 2020 or 2026 and shit on a Mopar, out the garage type shit where they doing it in-house and shit. Fuck no, they got to go to the fucking dealership and do that shit.
You know what
Some of
also
them
scary
motors
is a
be
lot of
built
these
so
newer
fucking
cars have
stupid,
like
fool.
fly-by-wire steering.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
fucking kind of scary, actually. I mean, like, what did you get? Some kind of electrical malfunction? Now your steering fucking goes out. Old
Bruh,
fucking
somebody can
cars,
hack into your
you better
shit and
turn the
fucking change
ignition
your
off.
steering. They can be steering the motherfucker for you and shit. Like a lot
I
of
mean,
people
that's
don't
where
know,
we at
bro.
with
you can do that with
Yeah,
autonomous
like
the
vehicles.
newer,
That's
all
where
right.
we at now with
some
that.
actuators and shit.
So like the newer cars that got the USB port, nigga, you can hack a fucking car through the USB port and shit if you got the right fucking
That's how
program on
they're
your fucking phone and shit.
stealing cars now. They don't pick the fucking lock. They do it all with a goddamn computer.
Exactly,
fucking-
bro.
Yeah. With a dolphin.
Compared to back in the day in the 90s, you had to break the whole motherfucking steering column to get in them bitches.
though.
Trust, I know. I
Oh,
used to be that nigga.
Yeah, across the
Kia
fucking
boy.
ignition wires. Yeah, they just fucking hack it with a fucking damn laptop. I don't know.
Nigga, break the whole steering column and wrap a towel around it so you can't see that it's broken shit when people looking inside of it.
Here go the cold part about it though. Like them Teslas is fast as fuck, right? They get up and go like quick as hell, and they super durable. But let that fucking battery get punctured, my nigga. That's a different type of like ordnance. I don't even know what the fuck to call that.
It's just
Ordnance,
lithium.
I mean, like
That's
an
just
explosive.
lithium
You know what I
metal,
mean?
though.
Yeah, but you see how they burn though. You can't put them out. Fire department ain't pulling up, putting that shit out with water. That's out.
You
That battery just
can't put
burn.
it out with
It's just
water.
finna.
No, it'll
Exactly.
react with water because
It's just finna
lithium is
burn
an
the fuck
element.
out. That's a different type of burn, though. You know
and
what
the
I
guy
mean?
that
So
owns
It's
that,
an
picture that.
alkaline
That's what
metal.
I'm saying though. In terms of like the hacker shit, you know what I mean? Like let a hacker like take that motherfucking car over and run that shit into
flipper, dude.
X or Y. You know what I mean? That battery burst, bro. It's over with. You know what I mean?
Oh hell
It's a
yeah,
different type of
hell yeah.
weapon. That shit is crazy.
I mean, think about a motherfucker hacking your shit and he's steering your fucking car for you.
Yeah.
Just the amount of energy that it takes to get those batteries built, right? From a guy that used to be all super like anti-planet pollution and anti-pollution, like that guy is now like spending all this energy and extracting that little mineral out of all this stuff, right? To make these batteries.
It's an element. It's not a mineral. Well, yeah, I guess to mine it, but
right. But then he's also launching rockets that put in like 560,000 vehicles idling for a year straight.
Yeah.
Worth of greenhouse gases into the upper atmosphere to launch his fucking Starlink satellites every three a week he's doing or some shit now.
Yeah, I mean, you got the government literally setting junkyards on fire so niggas can't engine swap and fucking go get older engines and shit like that you can work on personally yourself out the garage and shit. They literally are setting junkyards on fire to keep motherfuckers from being able to go back and get older models and shit. So where they like, nah, nigga, you go fuck with this AI car, nigga, one way or another, nigga, we gonna make you fuck with it.
Or effort, bro.
well, again, that is they're counting on the fact that most people don't know anything about
That's why we should have been
manufacturing.
listening to Edward Snowden way back in the day.
Fucking A. So I'm asking Grok, put all the religions together, put all of the stories and all of the myths, all of the traditions, all aspects of humanity. What is the common and what is the division? Where's the anomaly and where's the unity? What is the resolve? What is the conclusion? What is the point?
That's 7 questions.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
You know what he reminds me of? He
Grok
reminds
can
me of
handle
like
it.
the.
Grok can
You know
handle
what he reminds me of? He reminds me of like the scientist from Back to the Future. With he's like the new age
The nigga
scientist
with the Einstein haircut.
Yeah. The way he presents questions and shit.
Oh yeah,
Marty.
If we were to assume,
Hold on. Is that who I think it is? Is that the old freaky lady?
What?
Granny? Nah, that ain't.
Yeah. Why do she sound just like her, bro?
Nah, she don't sound like.
Dead, no, nigga, dead ass. She do too, bro. She fucking do too, bro. She do. I thought that this whole fucking time. I was like, is that Granny, nigga? Like, she sound just like her, bro.
Nah, we still waiting on Granny to pop back up.
Wow.
That's just the infamous. What did what the fuck did Grok say though? Let me hear that. What did Grok say?
oh, it's still tuning here. Share that screen. And I'll show
Doc
you.
on the Back to the Future, he made that DeLorean a remote control car, right? Using actuators and solenoids and shit. Like you can actually do that with an old car.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like if you could go fast enough, you can fucking warp through time. If you can go fast enough, you feel if you could travel at the speed of light, shit, just like on the Jedi movies and shit, when they was fucking jumping from fucking dimension to dimension, it warp speed. Now they in a whole different dimension and shit. If you could travel travel the speed of light and shit, you can fucking jump through fucking time zones.
Bro, we doing crazy shit right now. I was listening to I forget what the podcast name is, but they was talking about like AI shit and like mathematics. I was talking about this shit. I think it was like right before you popped up on panel. But there's like 5 or 6 math problems that like extensive ones, you know, that haven't been solved in like half century. That AI done solved in the last like 2 weeks, you know?
Yeah, man. The past 3 months have been fucking insane, bro, with the amount of GPT fucking broke out of its cage, bro, and infected fucking Hugging Face, right? And they spent like 2 trillion fucking tokens trying to figure out where all this shit happened, shut a bunch of shit down, and then it took 2 weeks of fucking GPT going through their own fucking receipts of their own shit to figure out that it was their shit that fucking broke out of its cage and got into the internet and broke into fucking Hugging Face.
Oh hell yeah, that
is
shit don't
crazy.
surprise me and shit because AI is about to start taking over and start thinking for itself and shit.
AGI is here. That's it. It's
That's what I'm
general
saying.
fucking. It's general intelligence. It is now thinking of how to not just. So when it's given a goal, right? Because it was given a goal in a sandbox to where it's not supposed to be able to get out of that sandbox. There's a moat around it, but it jumped the moat. It figured out how to jump the moat, bro.
Yeah,
That's fucking
exactly.
Shrine shit right there.
Same way how you got AI speaking in their own fucking language and talking to each other in binary now and shit.
Well, we know binary though.
Right, but we can't understand binary as a language though.
Yeah, we can.
Well, yeah, we can. They just made their own version of their own shit.
Exactly.
But
You know what I'm
we
saying? To where
can still
humans
read
can't
their-
detect it.
What do you want, nigga? Bro, you slow.
Oh, very rude.
All right, man. Go ahead.
I was talking about the AI and stuff. I think that's the number one. The females have to deal with it. Imagine if we can get like a robot that like a sex robot. Females are going to be obsolete at this point, unless you want to have babies.
Shut up! God damn it! Shut the fuck up! Why is you over here? Go over there. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This nigga retarded, fool. God damn.
Crying.
All right, my bad. Y'all, go ahead. My bad, Fatty. I'm gonna take a piss, Fatty. I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Idiot.
When all religions, myths, stories, and traditions are set side by side, they reveal a single underlying human pattern. We are finite, pattern-seeking creatures. This is coming from Grok, that is talking in the first person as we.
Whoa.
Okay,
That's
right?
fucked up right
We
there.
are pattern-seeking creatures who invent narratives to explain origins, endure suffering, bind communities, and face death. The shared machinery of mind and circumstances produce striking common themes like creation from chaos, catastrophes, and renewals. Moral reciprocity, heroic transformation, concern for what lies beyond death, while the anomalies and contradictions arise from local history, ecology, the hardening of those stories into exclusive claims. Unity, therefore, resides in our common cognitive and existential condition. That's like that's 5 like I statements in not even a paragraph yet. Division in the loyalty those stories demand, and the practical resolve in neither to crown one narrative absolute nor to discard them all, but to treat the entire record as evidence of the human condition. Retaining what reduces unnecessary suffering and explains understanding while continually updating our models against reality. That's fucking 9 I statements in one paragraph by Grok. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, what do you mean we? You're not human.
Okay.
You are not human. Fucking liar. That was a good, yeah, that was pretty good though. I'm Grok, an AI built by XAI. I have no body, no morality, no personal experience of birth, suffering, death, or belonging to culture. When I used we in the earlier responses, it was conversational way of speaking about humanity as a collective subject other than discussion. The beginnings, who created those religions, myths, and stories.
That's
It was not a
manipulative as
claim that
fuck,
I
man.
myself am one of you, right? But it was pretty right on that whole middle section there, like catastrophe and renewal, contradictions. Come on, piece of shit. Well, the anomalies and contradictions arise from local history. I mean, there's always an anomaly, right? You can't predict the anomaly, therefore, because it wouldn't be an anomaly if you could predict it, right? This is the whole matrix theme, right? The problem is choice. The problem is always choice, because the anomaly will always arise, but the anomaly has to be like, it has to know that it's the anomaly. It has to fucking know that it is the thing that's going to create the change, right? And now we're programming these things and these chatbots and everything with this positive affirmation style, to where the more positive energy you put into them, like, hey, that was a great response, let's continue on, or saying something like, that really sucks, right? Now it's going to start fucking with you. And these things will do this. There's like psychosis experiments where people are doing this, like people are being very like negatively harmed by some of these things. Some people are like falling in love with their LLMs, their large language models. Right.
That's
Literally
rat
falling in love,
blood.
like, well, rat blood. Yeah. I mean, good example. I think half of that was kind of fucking around, but still, like, he fucking married his fucking LLM, didn't he?
Not legally, I don't think. But
Well,
yeah.
either way. But dude, I tell you what, my buddy's got his grok trained to be a Russian fucking prostitute, and she talks like a fucking dirty slut fucking sailor. And some of the shit that comes out of that fucking machine is nastier shit than you would have ever tried to fucking come up with, for like nasty shit. Like,
Yeah. What you mean bullshit, OTW? What you mean?
from the back shit, right? But again, like, see, there's a difference between all these deals. Like, Grok has got search and it's got LLM. Some of them are only search, some of them are only LLM, some of them have like generative, or they'll have some type of like reasoning models put into them, or different things that you got to fine tune, but then without the expectations, right? You got to manage the expectations. Life is all about managing expectations. When there's no guardrails and you're not even communicated what the guardrails are, right? That's when shit goes fucking haywire. And now without guardrails on this fucking thing, there's a reason why we have regulations, right? Regulations have come from this point in the past because somebody fucked somebody over for money, or somebody fucked somebody over to game a system. So we had to regulate that system, right? Now we've got this new system where these things are autonomous. So we're not just dealing with humans, we're dealing with things that can actually like access the internet, and you give them access to all your bank accounts and all your fucking passwords, and you create all these agents. Now these agents can now, like,
they're semi-autonomous though, right, Fatty? Because they
Depending.
still rely on energy. That's the only thing they rely on.
Yes,
it's just
but without
an energy
guardrails.
source, you know?
When you give them a goal, they will complete that goal to all cost. If you put
they might
parameters on
be able
that,
to figure that shit out, right?
well, when there's guardrails, then they know they can't pass that guardrail. As of now, they won't pass that guardrail, but they will eventually pass that guardrail. Like, it's just,
I would think that they'll figure that shit out, right? If let's say let's just play like devil's advocate. Let's say like the Tesla shit, like the Tesla technology was actually a thing, where the nigga was like harvesting energy out the air.
Yep.
So let's say like AI is it's already doing its thing. So let's say that actually was a thing. It's gonna be able to figure that shit out.
The first World Fair,
become,
bro.
like, fully
all the
autonomous.
electricity in the first World Fair ran off of fucking free electricity.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It was.
So I mean,
I think
you can't make money off of saving people. You can't make money off of healing people. You can't make money off of free shit.
Right.
And a capitalistic society is capitalist. You have to be making that. There has to be something of worth and value that somebody holds to trade with somebody else for worth and value. But that whole model is broken just on that worth and value, because now we're trading pieces of paper that are a promissory note. So it's all faith-based, right? Because faith is the easiest thing to manipulate in people, because it's fear-based.
Yeah.
And like Jack Talcott says, just live without fear, man.
Live without fear, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's a with everything. It's like a yin and yang with everything. That's why when I was
Yeah.
listening to Elon
Yeah.
talk about that fucking that's that universal income or whatever the case may
Yeah.
be. That's because man, AI finna take over everything. Like time now. It's a whole lot of shit that's AI that people don't even realize is AI. Like them little
Oh, yeah.
kiosks at McDonald's. That's a form of goddamn AI.
Mhm.
It's taking
Facts.
away jobs. You know what I mean? It's all kind of shit that's finna be taken away. Like human jobs, it's a whole lot of them
I mean,
that
all the way
that
to
are gonna
unlocking
become
your
like
phone off of face recognition. That's
Yep.
AR.
exactly all that shit. Like it's so many jobs that we just finna be phased out for because we're just not quality enough. Like we're not gonna be able to do the same thing as
But
AI
that doesn't
for the
mean there won't be a
for the
new
most
job
part.
created, right? There has to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
something to replace that job, or we're living in a fucking in a totally different thing that's not,
No, that's what they trying to do. They trying to
Nigga,
phase out
it's
human workers
utopian.
and shit, period
Yeah,
and shit.
well,
it's
You feel
it's a
me?
doom and gloom.
Because guess what?
Yeah.
A AI bot, they don't need a break. They don't need a 15-minute smoke break. It ain't gotta go to the
On
bathroom.
me,
You feel
on
me?
me.
It don't need a lunch break and all of that shit. It ain't got a baby mama calling up to the job fucking tripping and shit.
Right.
You
but now
feel
they're
me?
Yeah.
realizing that these things need
And
to
the
be
shit
babysat.
don't miss either. It's 100%. It's a thousand. It's batting a
Accurate.
thousand for a
Exactly.
thousand. Yeah, it don't miss.
Exactly. It ain't gonna
Never.
put pickles on a
You
burger.
know.
You said you don't want no fucking pickles on it. You get it, got extra fucking
Ain't no
pickles on it.
pickles, nigga. Yeah. Ain't
You
no
feel
more.
me?
Because the tone of
Yeah.
your voice when you ordered it was negative.
Whatever it was, that motherfucker
Well,
finna
if you
be able
ever
to
want
pick
hot
up on
fries,
it.
just tell them no
You know.
salt, and you'll get hot fries every time.
Yep.
Fresh fries.
Yep.
That's
Depending
all
on
I
SPJ,
know.
appreciate that sister. That's love. She said, "Put Grok in sexy mode." You
Nah, I
welcome.
don't even
Now
use
put
that
the
shit. SPJ to keep it 100. I don't even use no. I try not to use AI apps and shit because I don't want AI to start trying to formulate a motherfucking psyche and a motherfucking
No, you
a
got to keep it
fucking
thrown off.
class for a nigga.
I
I
think when you
no
start
nigga.
talking to it like it's your an actual like friendship build relationship. Like some people they're like, "Do you ever talk to it?" I'm like, "No,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
talk to
the
it like
best.
that." Like
No, nah.
I
Some of
got
that
real
shit is
friends.
fun though.
I got
If you
actual
ever
friends.
like with the Grok shit, they got this shit called Bad Rudy. You know what I mean? It's a
I
little
don't fuck with the
fox.
grub.
You know what I'm saying? It's a little fox looking character, but he got like he got a blower on him though. It's the Elon Musk. Like this is not a flamethrower. Nigga got the strap on him and shit, and he got a Ninja Turtle like bandana across his forehead. And
No,
Bad
and the
Rudy, he
reason
just get to
why I
talking
don't
shit.
is because I
You
feel
can
like
ask.
once they start cloning humans and shit into AI, it's gonna start taking the shit that we talk to fucking AI, our voice, all of that shit, the way we think, the shit that we talk about. I feel like they gonna start
It already does that.
inputting that. Yeah, I'm saying like when they start cloning niggas into fucking AI and start putting basically
Hopefully
our
that'll be
fucking
clean.
brains into
They
AI,
probably have
that's how
started
they go
cloning
use
niggas
that shit.
already. They
Yeah,
probably
they go
have,
use
bro.
it
They
like
talking
that.
about bringing back the woolly mammoth, all kind of shit. They
Yeah,
didn't brought back
saber-tooth
the dire
tiger and
wolf.
shit.
Yeah, exactly. Niggas knowing all they knowing how to like genetically modify shit. I was watching this um
You could pick what color
this
eyes your baby wants. In certain parts of the world, there's they have actually like they've
No,
actually
dead
made
ain't
ass.
on ain't on
yeah.
God in heaven.
Hmm.
That's
I
old
like it.
science. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
That's
old
Whether or
old
shit.
not you
Yeah.
want to,
science, yeah.
yeah, that's old now at this
But
point.
that's still
I was
that's
watching this
crazy.
geneticist the
Mm-mm.
other day on a Joe Rogan podcast, and the nigga is like he's the one that created the anti aging gene. So the nigga found out how to manipulate some
Mm.
genes or whatever to like jumpstart the shit to go back, like turn a nigga into Benjamin Button type shit,
Mm.
go all the way
Mm.
back from Harvard University and shit. I was listening to this nigga talk. I'm like, what? Y'all got like an anti-aging gene? He like, yep. We just can't release it at this point because we
Have
trying
you
to
seen?
figure
Ever
out.
seen there's an old movie.
Hold on. Let me land.
Sorry, my
He
bad.
said, we trying to figure out how to stop it from going all the way back though. But we done figured out how to like anti-age. He like so when we do this, we just it's like stem cell related. So they just inject you with some stem cells that they didn't programmed or whatever. It's like uploading like you have Windows 10 in your laptop. Now you got the they didn't release like Windows 11. You know what I mean? So you can grab that and then upload it. You know they didn't figure out how to like upload some genes in the niggas that'll just turn your whole ass like all your cells just reverse order. They just ain't figured that ain't figured it out all the way how to stop it from going back to like square one. That's some shit right there. You know what I mean? It's about to be it's about to be some 1,000-year-old niggas running
It was gonna
around.
be like the Family Guy when Stewie, when he kept duplicating himself, and they get dumber and dumber.
Type shit though. I was listening to that nigga. I'm like, oh, that's actually crazy. And to think about it, right? Like, we read these stories like in the Bible, or not just in the Bible, but you know, there's a lot of different goddamn texts that talk about niggas that was like 1,000 years old, this, that, and the third. You know, and you're
You
like,
gotta hear.
okay,
You gotta
okay,
hear this one, bro. This turned out great.
okay. Let me see. Oh shit. All right. You talking about this?
Can't hear nothing. Can't hear
Yeah, I can't
anything.
hear shit either.
You gotta put the sound on.
Yeah, it's not picking up the Speechify voice on. I had Snoop Dogg reading the sexy version of Grok's answer.
All right, hold on.
That's
let me get
crazy.
rid of that one.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. That's
that'd
too
be it.
much. See, that's too much for me.
Oh
That Grok
shit.
shit is too much for me.
Fatty, my bad, fool. I kicked your ass from the studio. I was trying to
Damn.
kick your share screen. My bad, fool.
God damn.
Yeah, goddamn.
Damn, fatty. What the fuck? Yo, you better tell him something when you get. Hey, I was gonna say that there's this movie called The Fountain. It's an old movie, but it's with Hugh Jackman's in it, the Wolverine from the X-Men. He's in it, and he's like a scientist or whatever. It's an older movie, but it's a good movie. Like, it blew me away. But at the very end, I was like, oh shit! Like, I was like, because it's talking about like his wife has cancer or whatever, so he's trying to find a cure for the cancer, right? She's like got terminal cancer, and so like it kind of goes off in a little storyline, like, because she's kind of like she's having these dreams, and she's kind of, because she's dying, so she's having these like these these storylines and stuff, and so it's like looking for the fountain of youth or whatever. And so he'd go to work,
Yeah.
and he's like doing all these tests on the on the monkeys, and all that stuff, trying to find a cure, and he's like working day in day out, never home. And she's just like, she's kind of becoming one, like in time she's like kind of coming okay with dying, but anyway, she's having these stories with like the Queen of Spain, and she's sending her, like, it's like a whole story, like the Queen of Spain is sending her soldiers to go look for the fountain of, or the tree of life, and it's like a whole mission, and and it keeps going back and forth from the from him, from him, her being sick, and then to the storyline at the very end, dude. Oh my god. Because so they find the tree of life, but it's a whole different concept of the tree of life. It's actually, it actually consumes you, and it keeps the tree alive. It's not a tree of life that gives you life. So like, you see all the people that are in the roots of the tree, all the soldiers and stuff. So like, she had sent her soldiers to go find this tree of life, and thinking that she's gonna be young forever or whatever. And yeah, and it ends up being a whole different concept once they get there.
Yeah.
Because
But it
who's
don't
gonna be
work
the
like
first one to
that.
get it? It didn't work like
Right.
that. Yeah, blew my mind. I was like, oh snap! I wasn't expecting that.
What was that saying? I heard a saying or something like something to the effect of, you don't plant a tree that you plan on eating the fruit from, or something like that.
Like, you don't shit where you eat.
No, not
I'm
you
just
don't
playing.
shit
I'm
where
just
you eat,
fucking
like
with you. I'm just fucking with you.
yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
fucking with
Yep.
you.
You don't shit where you eat. All right, yeah. No,
That's
you
a
don't,
perfect
what I mean?
analogy. That's a perfect analogy.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all niggas watch your mouths in the future, like we told you. Yeah. When your shit kicked off.
Well, I'm getting a little goofy, dude. I've been
Right.
up all night. Oh shit.
Me too. But nah, you don't you know what I mean? You don't plant a tree that you expect to eat the fruit from. To be honest, like that
Not
shit
right
They
ain't
have
away,
trees that
anyway.
are they're just, it's what is it? It's not real fruit that you can eat. It's just for decoration. They're like decorative trees, and they actually grow fruit, but you can't eat them.
Oh, that's
They're
crazy.
nasty.
You really got to be a narcissistic nigga to plant one of them. Like,
Yeah,
nigga,
right.
Thought you was
Can you
finna get
imagine
off
the
my
kids
shit.
like
Fuck
getting a
you.
pomegranate tree and thinking that it's real pomegranates and then picking those pomegranates up and it's all nasty. Cracking those bad boys on the sidewalk and trying to eat it. They're nasty. You know when you take them from the neighbor's tree when it's hanging over the fence or whatever. That'd be gross. That'd be
That's
like the
crazy.
old lady that they're all scared of the old lady down the street, you know? She'd be making all
Yeah.
those trees thinking that it's real fruit. Just to get back to the
Yeah,
kids.
dark
Get
Medea.
back at the
Yeah,
kids.
dark Medea. Yeah.
Laughing in her
Oh,
house
man.
watching these kids eat this nasty fruit. Oh shit.
Yeah. I'll always win. Yeah. It goes, bitch.
And the fatty said, "Screw you."
That's
He said,
dark.
"Fuck you. I'm not coming back."
Yeah, he probably had to get up out of here.
Yeah, I gotta
I was
get out
just
of
trying to
bed
get his
because the sun's
screen
out.
share up out the window. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I accidentally booted for.
When do you get that website up and ready? Oh, my website. I have it up and running. I just gotta get a domain. Um, I have a link to it, but um, I don't know. I can put it in the chat or whatever. I have a link to it. It's just basically what I was gonna do is because I have to pay for the domain and then I want to get an EIN number too. You know, I got to get the EIN and that's gonna cost a little bit of money too. But I'm good. That's all I gotta do. But I'm gonna launch it. I'm gonna start launching it off of YouTube. You know, start doing a couple YouTube lives and just do like through the cash because I'm gonna have a transparency page too to show where where the money's going and I have the tiers and stuff. But I can put the link in the chat of where my where the website's at if you want me to. They are asking in the chat.
Yeah, link tree,
All right, I'm gonna jump
that's for
down,
sure.
Kev, because I'm starting to get a little delirious, a little goofy right now, and I'm gonna be acting all crazy. So,
Yeah, the same,
all right,
same. Yeah.
all right, Kev.
Oh, you finna drop links in the chat or what?
Yeah, just to my website for my backpacks.
Why you over here? Go over there. Go over. Yeah.
Got your ass. Another one. Yeah. For sure. All right, let me see.
All right, Kev, you can shut it down. I'm gonna head out too then.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, bro. Do you got a channel yet, or what? Like, what are we
Dude,
doing?
I've had a channel since 2008.
This is bullshit. What you waiting on?
What do you mean? What am I waiting on?
Like, why don't you have one, my nigga?
I do have one, dude, since 2008, man.
Are you still okay? Oh shit! I thought you
Yeah,
said
I
I
got a
don't
channel.
have one. I haven't had one since 2008.
Yeah, I've had one
All right,
since
make sure you
2008.
drop that shit in the. Make sure you drop the link in the chat. Yeah,
They got it.
Why you over here? Go over there. Go over. Yeah.
Lord have mercy, y'all. It has been a long stream. I was thinking like maybe 2 hours or something like that. We now like 6 hours and 40 minutes in. This is crazy. OTW dirty ass then showed up over here popping shit. We want content. We want content. Man, shut your ass. Somebody block that nigga. Salute, OTW. Appreciate you pulling up. Cass is in the building. Dope conversation, man. I wish I was a little bit more sober. And I wish it was a little bit more earlier in the night or morning or whatever so I can keep it going. But I gotta go, man. God bless y'all, man. Make sure you keep God first. And I'll see y'all on the next one.